damn TV, bitch! Don't get tucked in, pussy! Bitch, I got money now! Chakra Doctor.
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 Or Chakra Doctor. The Chakra Doctor. The Chakra Doctor.
Chakra Doctor.
Chakra Doctor.
Chakra Doctor.
Chakra Doctor. Chakra Doctor.
Chakra Doctor.
Chakra Doctor. Chakra Doctor.
Chakra Doctor.
Thank you so much, Chakra Doctor.
Type 2 diabetes doesn't have to feel hopeless. Chakra Doctor has already helped over 25,000 people take back control of their health. His superfood tea and oil work with your body to support natural balance and energy. Visit chakradoctor.xyz now. Your journey to wellness starts here.
The Black Cube Codex is a radical revelation that rips the veil off everyday life to expose the hidden force behind it all. Saturn, the dark architect of the Matrix. From the shape of your dollar bill to the vows in your marriage, from courtrooms to funerals, this book unveils how nearly everything in our reality is a ritual of energy tribute to Saturn's cube. Through powerful symbolism and piercing insight, Chakra Doctor exposes how common aspects of life, jobs, religion, media, the medical system, traffic, food, sports, even zodiac dice and amusement parks, are all part of an elaborate soul-draining grid built to keep humanity looping in cycles of servitude and suffering. But all is not lost. This codex doesn't just expose the trap, it reveals the one energetic key Saturn can't control, your chakras. Inside, you'll learn how to awaken your divine power, break the illusion, and restore your sovereignty. This is not a book. It's a spiritual jailbreak. Read it, decode the lies, activate your energy, reclaim your soul. The link is in the description of this video. Buy yours today. Break the spell.
The Money Magic Library by Chakra Doctor is the world's most advanced treasury of cosmic wealth ebooks, engineered to eradicate poverty and lack while ushering abundance into your life. Over 50+ powerful ebooks, this library is the most powerful system of money manifestation worldwide. Each book activates the money and wealth vaults of different constellations in the form of an algorithm storyline. Inside, you'll discover light code activations that manifest prosperity, money, luck, riches, wealth, fame, abundance, and more. Sacred spells, affirmations, and incantations that attract fortune, opportunity, resources, assets, hidden treasure, financial improvements, and substance like you've never experienced. The Money Magic Library is designed to bring you into your wealthiest timeline, no matter your status or level of finances. These books are your chance to activate the money, power, and respect that you've always dreamed of. This money manifestation system is simple and flexible. Start by reading the books that match your zodiac natal chart. For example, if you're an Aries sun, Sagittarius moon, and Cancer rising, then begin with the Aries, Sagittarius, and Cancer money books. After that, read the books for all the other signs in your chart. Once you've finished those, get the books for the zodiac signs that aren't in your chart. Then, collect the remaining constellation books and special artifacts to complete the system. Download the Money Magic Library and achieve financial improvement today. The sooner.
Another client approved, another life transformed. Are you next? Negative accounts removed, business funding secured, credit scores great, clients achieving financial freedom. Real clients, real results. DM credit or loan to get started. Money back, guaranteed, Novi affiliate. Chakra Doctor, spiritual wealth meets financial power.
Chakra Doctor.
Wow, that's crazy!
I told you we'd be deathless! We just need new shells from time to time. And plenty of souls to eat.
Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. 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 Fucking with the white boys cause you think you got it bad. Chasing on the white boys cause you think you need a bag. Chasing on the white boys cause you think you need a swag. He ain't never gonna fly your ass to Dubai. He races on the low, don't believe that lie. Bring that mix, baby, home, you make your mama cry. He say nigga once, then I'm up in that fire. Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. And we used to be slaves. Girl, you got your ancestors rolling in their graves. I really think you playing and our prayers just to phase. We can't say that girl, she ain't trying to be saved. Why the hell your ass out here sucking white dick? While other niggas out here chasing white chicks. Gotta blame the man cause it's all by design. Wiping out a race, we just gotta give it time. Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. I don't care if my mama mad, got a white chick, thick thighs and a fat ass. I don't care if my mama get upset, got a white chick sucking dick, give a stupid neck. If it's knowing I ain't going, got a white girl horn, then you know I got the money and the still torn. PAT still flowing, got a white girl snoring, and you show you sucking dick and she still snoring. Damn TV, bitch. Don't get tucked in, pussy. Bitch, I got money now.
We about to get this bitch cranking. We about to get it poppin'. You already know what it is. Ain't in doubt. Yeah. It can't be stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into the greatest display in the world. What it is, what it does. What it is, what it was. I'm waiting on Duane again. It's 8 o'clock. We said we was gonna be in this thing for 8 o'clock. Let me drink me some miracle tea real quick before we get this thing started, man. Hold up. You know. Duane, where you at? Muhammad, what up? We got Motown in the house. We about to get it poppin'. We got Brandon in the building. We about to get it poppin'. Duane, where you at? Yeah, and we all on the map. Yeah, I just bought me the back. Yeah, just rolled up a back. Yeah, y'all ain't fucking with that freestyle gangsta shit. You out here fucking with that freestyle gangsta shit. I got the half a pound with me. I got the quarter pound with me. I got the edible with me. I got it all with me. New member in June. What up? Thank you for liking, share, subscribing. Matter of fact, do that right now. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Don't make me make it into a song. Like, share, subscribe. Let me chill. Hold on. Let me get this thing popping, man. I don't know what Duane at, but I don't know what Duane at. Let me keep it true. Let me keep it true. We got some things we're gonna talk about though. When he do get in the booth, we got some things we're gonna talk about. Man, the main thing we're gonna talk about is this. That right there, bro. What happened? I don't know why my background ain't working. I don't know. It's supposed to have a background to it. But Malcolm from off of the Cosby Show. Wait a minute. I'll get this off here. Wait a minute. Let me set everything up. I made him, like, even though I made a mistake and went live, and I wasn't supposed to go until 8 o'clock, the mistake was actually a blessing in disguise because that's how I'm going to start doing my intros. Pumping myself up, getting on this live, and we're going to talk about whatever we discuss. You understand? Let me take this off right here, and boom. All right, y'all. I'm supposed to have my little, hold on, let me put the logo on there or something. Y'all out here riding dirty, riding naked. They gotta respect it. Hold up, man. Oh, shoot. Oh, look. You might want to do it from this angle, y'all. Duane, where you at? We about to get it popping. I'm waiting on Duane right now. We about to get it popping. And today we going to be talking about when Duane check into the game, we're going to be talking about Malcolm from off of the Cosby Show. We're going to be talking about, who else we going to be talking? Oh, damn, this not any good angle either. Wait a minute. Got me crouched down looking crazy, man. Let me sit up. All right, bet. All right, there we go. I just gotta get far away from the camera and talk a little louder than I normally talk. All right, boom. All right. So we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about T Grizzly. We're gonna be talking about the CEO of that got caught at the game. You know, we're gonna be talking about something Chakra Doctor that went viral on TikTok. We're gonna be talking about the subject of the video matter that's going viral on TikTok. 1.3 million views, 1.3 million haters. 1.3 million haters is pow, 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 pow. I done brought out 1.3 million, almost 1.3 million bots. I'm gonna say 1 million of them bots and 300,000 of them was real people. I brought out all the NPCs like Neo on the Matrix. Go check it out on TikTok. It's 1.3 million views on TikTok. It's about a specific subject. We always talk about this subject on DMTV too, but you know the TikTok world wasn't ready for Doc to hit him with the ring. They wasn't ready for Doc to hit him with the ring. The ring, ring, ring. You know, they wasn't ready for Doc to hit him with the ring. Matter of fact, let me hold on, y'all. I'm about to call Duane because he's supposed to be in the building already. He's supposed to be in the building already. We supposed to already be to get started, man. It's already time. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm waiting on him right now. Hold up. You gonna give me a second to uh I'll put the replay on. I'm about to call Dwayne because he late to the game. I'm about to call Dwayne because he late to the game, and I don't want to start no shit without him.
What if I told you that everything you were taught to worship, fear, obey, and protect was designed by a being who isn't God at all, but pretends to be? What if the system of your life, time, money, jobs, love, aging, law, religion, and even death, was actually a massive multidimensional machine designed to drain your soul? What if the real name of the God behind this machine isn't Jehovah, Yahweh, Allah, or El, but Set, the ancient Egyptian god of confusion, violence, betrayal, and desert death? Everything you need to know is decoded inside the Black Cube Codex. Buy now and reclaim your power. The Black Woman is the universal mother. The great grand holy mother is the original matrix of all creation, manifested through the Black Womb, holder of galactic water, time, and sound. Saturn fears the
Come
womb,
on, bro.
replaced her with male gods, demonized her as whore, witch, wild, or weak. He doesn't create life. He confines it. His entire system is built to suppress, sterilize, or harvest the divine feminine. This truth, and the path to restoring her, is revealed in the Black Cube Codex. Buy now. Reconnect with the source.
Yeah, y'all already know. We're gonna do that remember that old school ritual I used to do? So I'm just gonna do it like this though. So it don't be no camera, it don't be no thing. It don't be no thing, you feel me? So hold up. We don't want the YouTube people coming through. Talk about whoop de whoop. This is incense. I'm lighting some incense. That's what this is. We don't want them to come in with the whoop de whoop. We don't want them to come in with the whoop de whoop. Niggas, I've already smoked that. Yeah, with the yeah. So I just talked to Duane while the commercial was running, and he shall be on here. He said by 8:15. He said he gonna be on here by 8:15. But if not, you already know. Oh shit, Chakra Doctor about to fall down. And you already know Chakra Doctor, and we gonna get in the building, and we gonna chop it up. We about to chop it up. A lot been going on, and if you're not aware of it, here's the time to get aware of it. I'm talking about the things that's going on that's not on the surface. Well, they're on the surface, but it's not on the surface. Talking about all that stuff, right? Like, so, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's see. So, bam, I'm gonna show you the thumbnail to them already. Look, boom. We're gonna be talking about this. What happened with that T Grizzly situation? Gonna be talking about this right here. What happened? What's really going on out here? We're gonna be talking about this right here. Y'all already know about that. We're gonna be talking about this. We're gonna be talking about this. You know, a lot of things we're gonna be. Boom! That go Doc right there. That's going crazy right now on TikTok, man. Like I done brought all the NPCs out. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna talk about that right there, and we're gonna talk about that right there. Ooh, y'all ain't ready for that right there. Y'all definitely ain't ready for this right here. Yeah, you see, oh, we're gonna talk about this right here, and this right there, and that right there, and that right there, and that right there. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna try. We're gonna try to get in. Oh, now I pressed the wrong one. You know we gonna talk about. You know we gonna talk about. Hey, that's why Chakra Doctor going viral right now, cause you know you gotta you gotta tell the truth, bro. You gotta tell the truth. You gotta tell the truth. You know, you just gotta tell it in a real artful way that don't. You gotta be able to deliver it. We're gonna talk about that right there. We might talk about that first. We might talk about that right there first. That might be first right there. Ooh. But wait, there's more. Oh, we might talk about that first. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. No, I know what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Got a lot of stuff to discuss. We ain't talking about nothing. We ain't talking about nothing. We got a lot to discuss. We're gonna definitely talk. We're gonna crank it off with that right there. Yeah, we're gonna crank it off when Duane getting them, when Duane getting this thing, we're gonna crank it off with that right there. You know what I'm saying? But let me see what's going on in the what's going on in the world today that I may have missed. What's going on in the world today? I would say bruh, Eva, man, that's crazy. Been here since 2018. Shout out Doc and Duane. All right. Well, what that is? Injury? What that is? In June? Your birthday in June? That's what that means? Your birthday in June. Thanks for being a loyal follower since 2018. That's how long we got fans from 2018 popping up in the building. And I ain't gonna say fans, followers, people who've been following the movement since 2018. Now it's about to hit ahead. Now it's about to go a pimple and the white stuff about to come out the pimple. Yeah, now the white stuff, nigga, we what? We 7 months in, about to be 8 months, about to be 8. Oh, I just cracked the code, babe. Babe, I just cracked the code. We about to be 8 months, that eighth month. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, one cotton picking, freaking chicken letting, even though we in the year of the 9, y'all better watch out for the month of the 8. Golly. 9 plus 8 is 17. The 1 is for the Aries, the 7 for the Libra. The libraries are open. I'm cracking all codes. Man, listen, y'all gotta understand what's going on. Y'all gotta understand, nigga, people, bruh. Malcolm, you still can't believe. Hey, listen, it hit me like, whoa, wait, not him, huh? Of all the people that got hit with the oopty wop, of all the people who got hit with the oopty, but when you listen to the story, you're like, nah. That's some magical type stuff right there. Hey, I'm about to go on a vacation and die. See that? Well, at least you died on vacation having fun, right? I mean, but see, that's why I smoke my weed in Bible paper. See, because y'all don't understand the game. If you understand the game, you'll smoke the weed in the Bible paper, or you'll smoke it in a pipe, or you'll smoke it, But I can show you how all that stuff is really just some, H O, that H word, that H word, that H word. Yeah, I do everything word now. The G word, the J word, the P word. You know, that's it. The K word. They transferring the K's. You know, yeah, stuff like that. The M word or the FM. The FM word. That's why you got FM radio, right? You think FM radio stands for frequency. Da, da, da. You think I forgot what FM radio really stands for right now, but you think nah. FM. Y'all know who the FMs. Y'all know who the FMs is, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Why you think only those who the FMs choose end up being on FM radio? But that's a whole nother. Bro, y'all gotta just start putting. You can't really tell people because then you ain't gonna really respect it. The only thing that's gonna make you respect it is if you do the research, you knock on the doors, you ask so it can be given unto you, you travel the path, whether you are born in it or sworn in it or torn in it, you feel me? It don't matter. Like, you got to put your best foot forward to make sure that you know who you are and why you are here and what you came to do, and not what everybody else came to do, not what the president came to do, not what Chakra Doctor came to do, not what Dr. Umar and them came to do, not what the billionaires and the millionaires and the trillionaires and the Illuminati, not what the FMs came to do, not what the J words came to do, not what the overseas people came to do. No, what did you come to do? Why are you here, human? Human being, I'm talking to you. Why are you here? What are you here for? Because you wake up every day, you go to work, you pay your taxes, you do your little thing. But why are you here? I'm just here to experience. I'm just here to, NPC the game on out. Yay, I believe everything that they tell me because I'm a good citizen. What you here for, man? What are you here for? Once you figure out why you're here, once you figure out the truth and what you came to do, then that's when the games begin. But until then, you still gonna be on some hold up thing. I can't do my hold on, let me do my oh yeah, I can. I'm tripping. But until you came, I forgot I could do this. What this here? Boop. Let me see. Then I have to stand back because I gotta give me a taller stand. But when you do what you came here to do, everything that you like, everything that you put in, I gotta duck because I'm too tall for the camera shit. Boom. So everything that you came here to do, you gotta make sure you understand who, what, when, where, how, and why you are. Nobody else. You. You gotta worry about you. Why you gotta worry about you? Because only the best you can make the world a better place. The unbest you cannot make the world a better place. It is literally the definition. You're at your unbest. The world needs the best. The world needs the greatest. Listen, good is cool. Good is cool. But we trying to be great over here. Greatness is possessing the both spectrums. Greatness is being able to wield the power of both pillars and the pillars in the middle and the pillars that you can't see from around those pillars. There are plenty of pillars. You feel me? Greatness is being able to be considered the best or the greatest in whatever you're here to do. But what are you here to do? Why are you here? Once you realize why you're here, that's when the game gonna change. The game gonna change because you gonna realize, okay, this right here, this is where I need to be. I need to be right here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be right here. I might as well make whatever gotta happen. It might as well happen right here, what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to start me a business. I got to start it right here. I can't wait till I get to my destination to start me a business. I got to start the business right here. Why? Because if I don't start it, it ain't going to never take fruition. If I don't start it right now, remember the name of the book is called The Power of Now, Seizing the Power of Now. Remember, now spelled backwards is one. If you seize the power of now, then you won. Not only the WON, but the ONE, you won. Our job is to, number one, win the game and win and become a one. But also our job is to be one. Our job is to realize that we are one within the whole sequence. Right, wrong, good, bad, up, down, left, right, hamburger, hot dog, motherfucking soda, water, whatever the case may be, you are here. All of that is all aspects and illusions of a source called a one. The one, the one, the one. So you got to understand when you're in your oneness and you pop, 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 and you stomping in my oneness. I'm stomping in my oneness in this bitch. Then that's when you begin to create a change. Why? Because now you're forging a path, stomping in the oneness, marching in the oneness, going in the oneness, grooving in the oneness. You in your oneness, you connected to the universe. You in your oneness, you connected to the earth. You tired, you can feel it. You can feel how everything moving. You know you got the power and ability to affect everything that's going. You got the power and the ability to affect everything around you. But guess what? You sitting on your ass being lazy. You won't get up. Look, and when I'm talking to you, I'm really talking to me because this is the person I was looking at in the mirror when I was saying this speech. Right now, this is nothing but me looking in the mirror right fucking now. Right now, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm saying, nigga, you need to go harder. You need to make sure that you can even go cleaner on your diet. You trying to reach breatharian. You trying to reach a state that nobody ain't ever been before. Hey, at least make it to fruitarian. God dang, right? But unplug from this, unplug. And this matrix is designed to have us plugged into the politics, media, education, business, military, medicine, banking, religion, the black market, the stock market, and any one of those 10 I named, it has food involved in it to keep us on the frequency of it, to be able to receive the programming of it. And when we receive the programming of it, now we become a what? NPC, because the NPC is a non-playable character. A non-playable character is a person who believes what the government just tell them and blurt them out without doing no research, without doing something to back it up, without finding a way to make sure that what they told you corroborates and lines up with the truth. No, we just take their word. You just gonna take a nigga word. But the people that you love, the people that love you the most, you second guess them. Why? Because there's always somebody that love you that do it to you, huh? Right? You ain't got to worry about it coming from strangers, huh? No, you ain't got to worry about it coming from strangers. You know what you got to worry about it coming from? You got to worry about it coming from the people that you love. You got to worry about it coming from the person that's next to you. Why? Because that's the person that's closest to you. They can see the intimacy of what you got going on. So this is why they tell you, be careful who you choose to be in your intimacy. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Duane was supposed to be in here, and I'm just gonna give y'all a word until Duane get in here. You feel me? Let me put on my AC, man. I'm just gonna give you the word until Duane get in here. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I gotta recognize and I gotta realize that wait, we all here to play our purpose, play out our purpose. Why are you here? The name of the game is to know thyself. If you don't know yourself, what are you doing? If the whole purpose is to know who you are, who are you? Who, what, when, where, how, and remember, always remember this. This is how you know when you own your stuff, because you know how to who, you know how to who, what, when, where, and why. When you know how to who, what, when, where, how, and why, everything else right now, bust open. You can't, but until you're figuring out who you are, you gotta listen. You gotta go through the past, go through the future. You gotta go through some things. Wait a minute. In order to know why you're here, right? Wait a minute. I gotta know who I am. I gotta know what I am. I gotta know when I am. I gotta know where I am. I gotta know how I am. And I gotta know why I am. Once you get down those 6, who, what, when, where, how, and why, those 6. Once you get down those 6, you activate the 7th, which is what? The power of now. You gotta activate right now. But in order to activate right now, you gotta know who, what, when, where, how, and why. And mother, and why. It's called Chakra Doctor X. Why? Z. Y'all gotta understand this. Once you understand this, then you can go into God mode. What is God mode? Being able to walk into the store and females see you and say, "Ooh, I like him. Come here, boy." Ooh, you go fill out a job. They say, "Yeah, we like him working at our job. He gonna make our job look better." Oh yeah. Oh, we want him over here. Why? He gonna make us look good. He know how to handle his business, and he on his game. He's standing on his square, and guess what? He marching on his circle. You feel me? You gotta understand the compass in the square. Y'all don't understand the compass. Niggas rep this shit, but y'all rep this shit, but y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand it because y'all got in at a level that is dictated by another above you. I got in at a level that is dictated by the great grand holy mother. And that's way harder. Way harder. Why? Because she demands perfection. She demands perfection. And you can't just get it in no 1, 2, 3, no whoop-de-whoop little time. No, it takes time to be able to channel the forces of the universe and use them for not only your good and the good of the people around you, but your greater good of your fellow man. All right. So, man, it's crazy. We're gonna get into it. Duane real late, but we here. Hey, listen, man, he gonna come in, and when he come in, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna talk about what we need to talk about. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what it is. We came to do the Duane and Doc recap, but people be out here busy, dog. Like, you know. Me personally, this is my man. I tell people this all the time. Like I told Duane, bro, man, it's 2025. It's 2025. Y'all need to learn how to get this money off the internet, bro. Y'all need to learn how to get this money off the internet. These people is about to transition the world to this electronic, this electronic internet world. And you're going to need to know how to get on your internet game. Don't let not being having using the internet or not being savvy or wise with the AI be the reason why you do. Don't let the fear of the machine be the reason why you don't interact with the machine. Of all the things, you need to let the logic and the pro and the con be the weight. What are the pros of dealing with this and what are the cons of dealing with this? And once you understand that, then you can move within whatever this is. But you got to get into the game. You got to, number one, you got to stop being lazy. All right? Stop being lazy. Do what you need to do, get it done, and keep it on repeat till it becomes a habit. And every time you get it wrong, you keep on trying again. And every time you get it wrong, you keep on trying again. And you never give up, and you never give up, and you never give up. Either two things gonna happen while you're pounding your fist on the pavement. Either you're gonna stop because your hand hurts, or you're gonna keep going till your hand is bloody and boned and let the pavement crack. That's the only two things you can do. That's it. After that, you'll see what happens to the person who goes in. Look, you already seen what old boy did. So I ain't about doing none of that. You already seen what 4Extra did, had to sacrifice his hand and get his, get it for 5 years or something. What? For 5 years to kick it with niggas, I don't even, man, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. I took the straight door. Yes, young man, we're gonna see if you're able to do this on your own, young man. Okay, that's the one, that's the door I took. That's the door I took. When Nori was talking about you got three doors, and he was doing all the little signs and and you got three doors. He said, over here on the left, I don't know if it's some Illuminati. Over here on the right, I don't know if it's those guys that's doing that H word stuff. The G words, right? And he said, oh, you go straight. You're on your own, young man. I went straight. And I didn't go platinum at first, but I'm going platinum now. Millions of views on Instagram, millions of views on TikTok, but they still try. I'm the only shadow ban. Million view nigga. I'm shadow banned, but I'm still getting millions of views. Where they do that at? Where? At what part of the game do they do that on? So let's get into this game. Let's get into this game real quick, man. I'm about to just show you real quick. Boom. The ones that Duane, because they got ones that Duane know more than me. Boom, we're right here. We just quote unquote, lost the guy who played on The Cosby Show. This guy played Bill Cosby's son on The Cosby Show. We're in the year of the 9, and he died at 54. 5 plus 4 is 9. He died, he unalived, or whatever you want to call it, on the water and got drowned or something happened to that nature. Well, let's read this real quick. Update. Malcolm Jamal Warner was on a family vacation. Nigga died on his vacation. That's like Smokey saying, how you die on your day off? Right? And he said, family vacation in Costa Rica. Costa Rica got that crazy magic. In Costa Rica, when he was caught in a powerful current off the coast of, I don't even want to say that word. What that word is? Cockles? Cocos? Nigga thinking I'm crazy. What's that word? Okay, Cocos Beach in Limon. His official cause of death is asphyxia. Asphyxia. Okay? Bro, look, let's get this clear. It just, remember, this happened on the 20th. The 20th is the true date of every zodiac sign switch. When really things happen, it has been messed with and altered with. Why? Because 5 days been added to the 360. It wasn't supposed to be 5 days added to the 360, but that's a whole nother monster. So understand this. We live in 30-day intervals. Every 30 days, something happens. But they got 4 seasons representing the 4 elements of magic. What is that? Fire, earth, air, water. Okay. Fire season is summer. Air season is spring, right? Earth season is autumn. And water season is winter. Okay. It just became the summer what? Solstice. It just turned, no, sorry, solstice just passed. It just became Leo season, my bad. It just became Leo season. Summer solstice just passed and now it's Leo season. Okay. During Leo season, Saturn, the moon, and Neptune are in alignment. Saturn, the moon, Saturn moon matrix, Neptune, that's his old lady. Neptune is Saturn's old lady. So y'all don't understand. Y'all think y'all talking about planets, but they taught you how to worship gods in secret. Here we go. Look at the name. Did you know that chaos is a Greek god? Did you know that chaos is a Greek god? Look at it right there. Greek gods. Chaos is a Greek god. Did you know that mountain, the word mountain, when you say the word mountain, you're talking about a Greek god? When you say the word ocean, you're talking about Oceanus? Hmm? Look at it right there. Screenshot it. Screenshot it, and I'm gonna show you how everything we do is really secret Roman and Greek God plagiarized worship, because the Romans stole theirs from the Greeks and the Greeks stole theirs from the Egyptians, and the Egyptians were really the Egyptians. The Kemet really was Atlantis, but Atlantis separated into two, and one that had the part that separated from Atlantis turned into Kemet, and the Atlanteans fell and sunk to the bottom, and Kemet took over, so everybody recognized, and Kemet is who? What we call Egypt, and we're all worshiping Greek gods. Look at all those different names. Wait a minute, hold on. Look at this, man. Did you know that Saturn ops? When you say I got the ops, right? Hermes. How many of y'all know a female with a Hermes bag? That's Hermes. Right? Our everything that we do. Look at Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto are all Roman gods. So when you were in class as little kids, so when we in class, we little kids in class, we kicking it, little kids in class. And we going, my very elegant mother just served us 9 pizza pies. We not realizing that PDFs created the school system. And they're talking about pizza and pies, all PDF terms. And then on top of that, right, they teaching us about and saying these are the planets, when in actuality, these are the Greek gods and Roman gods disguised as the planets. Titan, Greek god. You see? When you analyze all of these different things, you think you just walking around having a regular life. No, you are worshiping Roman and Greek gods in the open without knowing it. When you talk about, yeah, man, you going to Mars, that's a Roman god. That's a Roman god, Mars. When you talking about, yeah, man, I'm playing. Remember what the Pharrell called his band, the Neptunes. You're talking about Roman gods. Think about this. Understand that everything you do, everything we do is magic, whether you know it or not. Go look it up. Mercury, Roman god. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. The sun, why did you call the sun the sun? Who is the sun? Kemetic Egyptian god. Ra, right? That's what they call it then. Over on the side of the Atlanteans, what do they call? What do they call Ra over there? Right? Y'all gotta understand what's going on. And when you understand what's going on, you recognize they're making us, listen, slavery never ended. It only transformed into you being able to kill yourself instead of them doing it for you. You doing it for them. It used to be they was doing it on you. Now we killing on ourselves and sacrificing ourselves to these Roman gods. These Roman gods, right? Think about this. On the TV show American Gods, they showed you that Odin was an American god. And they trying to make you think it was some Nordic, some stuff from over in Europe. No, bro. These are stolen terms. These terms were stolen from black people and twisted and remade for every culture. Every culture has a version of our black divinity in the form of their own god religious system. Okay? Understand that. Now, when you get that in your head, that everything we do is a ode or a sacrifice to some type of god. I just told you, go look it up. Saturn, the moon, and Neptune are in conjunction. It had to happen. It's a sacrifice to the Saturn, moon, Neptune conjunction. Sometimes it happens naturally, sometimes they have to force it. When it doesn't happen naturally, they force it. Happening naturally is Final Destination type stuff happening. That was some Final Destination stuff that just happened to Malcolm. This just in on the 20th, the day of Leo season. Malcolm from up, he's 54. 5 plus 4 is 9. We're in the year of the 9. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Right? We're in the 9th year. He's the 9th number. Yeah, he's at the 9th number, and he died in what one might call a magical way. I would say a magical way. Anytime you got caught up by the currents of the water and just, they show you when they're on the movie, niggas just be swimming on something, just be happening, and something just comes, swoop them out, swoop them in the water, and the movie starts. Only this is the movie ending. That's the only difference. On one, the movie starts, the other, the movie ends. So understanding that, bro, understanding whatever happened with this, know that we are in some crazy times. And it's two things happened to him. Two things happened to him. He got by some powerful magic. He got by powerful magic is on both ends. He got by some powerful magic, or he got by Mother Nature. He got by powerful magic, or he got by Mother Nature. Meaning, if he got by powerful magic, that means someone on the planet did some magic that was so great on him that he ended up going. Whether they pulled up on him in the white van and put this out as the reason why they sacrificed him on the altar, or whether he was really, bombarded by Mother Nature at the drop of a dime. She like, oh, it's time for you to go, and the Lord called him home, right? And we ain't been seeing nothing from him in a minute. Come on, man. The only time you're eligible for that chopping block like that is when you ain't putting on for the sixth planet from the sun. When you're putting on for the sixth planet from the sun, he lets them live longer. This is why you think Bill. Oh, he probably was a sacrifice for Bill. Bill probably wanted a few more years and said, get rid of Malcolm. Bill probably wanted a few more years and said, get rid of Malcolm. They went analyze Malcolm's paper and seen that he was eligible for a sacrifice. Why? Because when you ain't paying your proper dues, when you're in debt and you owe them, and you owe this and you owe that, and you ain't doing no work, you ain't doing no business, and they blackballed you, and then whatever the case may be, and you ain't getting no hires, and you ain't going hard, you ain't making the meetings, you over your contract. You been supposed to renew your contract. We just getting around to you. What you got to offer? They ain't had nothing to offer. That could have happened like that too. Or Bill could have wanted a few more lives. Bill could have wanted a y'all. Let's see. Let's see if Felicia, Rashad fall off. Let's see if Rudy or one of them fall off. Cause you know, and we'll give us Rudy and Felicia, and we'll give you 15 more years, Bill. We'll have you dying at by the time you be 101 when you die. You'll be 101 like you'll be 101 like Rockefeller. You'll be one. We'll let you die at 101 and like Rockefeller. You want something? Please sign it. Please sign it. Sign it right now. We're on it. Okay? So this is what's going on, bro. We worshiping Roman and Greek gods unknowingly. When you say Monday, that's after, go man, just Google it, man. Monday is named after the moon. The moon. So your day, Monday, your month, every month is rooted and after the moon. This is why they call a month a month. This is why they call what? Monday, because of the moon. Monday is Monday because of the moon. The word month is the word month because of the moon. The monthly cycle. You have the monthly cycle, the weekly cycle, the daily cycle, and the yearly cycle. When you start talking about the quantum mechanics of it, those are not cycles. That's a whole nother topic alive. But getting into it, wait a minute. Oh no, that's Dwayne right there. I don't. Boom, right here. Boom, boom. It's going crazy out here. How he did that one? How did he fumble up that bag? He fumbled that back, bro. Listen, bro. Sometimes life gets you so lulled and comfortable, but sometimes it be a publicity stunt, but sometimes it be, you know, just you being getting exposed. You don't know what it be unless you practicing magic and you can see the signs. Look at the signs. Is it a scandal and a scheme? You know billionaires play them games. You know billionaires play them games. He ain't worth no 100 billion. He only worth about 3 billion. He a CEO. He's not even a real owner. He don't even get to sit down with the little boy in there, man. The reptiles in there, man. He kicking it with the Moors. He ain't even sitting down with the reptiles in there, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. You gotta understand his level. And you know them white boys be playing games on each other. You know them white boys be playing games. White boy come through and they love each other and they help each other and da. But remember, it's the W boy versus the J boy. It's the W people versus the J people. And the J people and the W people been having a people war against each other for a long time. Okay? The J people are considered, you might want to call them, I don't even say that word because they for all rights, intents, and purposes. This is only edutainment. This is edutainment to entertain and educate all things that are, I'm telling you right now, you can just check GPT or go and Google it. But Google is heavy. Google is heavy, heavy, heavy. Even though Google gives you proper right information, Google also lies, and Google also is the R word. The RA word. Google is RA. The algorithm on Google is RA. The algorithm in general is RA. You have to have an algorithm formula that hacks reality hacks, right? So I just develop algorithms that hack reality and bring about what you want to happen instead of what they designed for you to happen. No, you get to take the controller back into your own hands and become a player and not an NPC. See, a lot of y'all are NPCs. Why? Because you don't know who, what, when, where, how, or why you are. You only become a player when you know who, what, when, where, how, and why you are. If you don't know these 6 things, you can't play the game. This is like an ID to get in the club. You can't get in the club if you don't know who, what, when, where, how, and why you are, and have it on a public display where anybody can go and digest it. That's what makes you a player in the game. Until then, you're just an NPC. I don't care if you know about the different islands and what goes on the different islands. I don't care if you know if it's a dome or it's flat or it's round or it's a sphere or if it's multiple dimensions or if it's interdimensional parallel universes to a multiverse that's tied to a vacuum that just became an ultraverse. We don't know what's going on. All we know is that we are experiencing it, and we can find out what's going on by finding out who, what, when, where, how, and why we are. You dig what I'm saying? They got a lot of things going on right in front of your face, but if you don't buckle down the hatches, stay humble, keep going, and churn, you gotta roll your boat. You gotta roll your boat. And you can't be gently down the stream. You gotta go hard. You gotta go hard. You can't just be going gently down the stream. Gently down the stream. The stream gonna bring you wherever you gently go. You gotta go hard and interrupt the stream and say, we interrupt this current stream to bring you a new stream brought to you by who, what, when, where, how, and why you are. That's it. Then and only then will you begin to be able to wield the forces of magic the likes of this world has ever seen, because you understand what magic is. You understand what spirituality is. You understand what atoms and quarks are. You understand what particles and cells are. You understand the microscopic world. You understand the Marvel movies. You understand. No, not decode and can get it and can regurgitate it back. Understanding meaning your life is structured like a Marvel movie. Your life is structured. You're living the life of a Doctor Strange movie. Your life is like being in a Spider-Man movie. Your life is like being in the X-Men movie, the Avengers movie. Your life is like a Marvel comic book. If your life is not like a Marvel comic book, you are still an NPC. If you know who, what, when, where, how, or why you are still an NPC. So just because he got $1 billion, don't make him a real player in the game. It makes him, he could be a okay player. I'm talking about a real great player that really can move and shake amongst the gargantuan consciousness that's really running the game. You feel me? Boom. Look at this. See, this is what I be saying, bro. This is what I be saying. Let me take a sip. This is what I be saying, bro. This is what I be saying. Hold up. Boom. Let's talk about it. More than a dozen Georgians are being charged in a cold-blooded scheme. Y'all see it right there. Y'all see it right there. Now understand. Kudos to y'all. Listen. I'm sorry y'all got caught, but y'all made the choices that made y'all to get there where you at right now. Now, the only thing you can do that I hope one of y'all see this video one day. I'm not gonna hope. I ain't got a hope. Y'all gonna see this video one day because your boy already going viral right now, and you already know I'm gonna keep it going. I don't stop. I don't get comfortable because the whole. And listen, this is how you know I'm lit with it, because the video. And we about to talk about it because the video. Matter of fact, yeah, that's what we about to talk about. Fuck them. We ain't worried about them. Listen, the video, when you go on there, I got more. They got so many NPC haters in the comment section going off on me, bro. I'm talking about, hold on, let me find this joint, man. They going off on me, cousin. Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Boom. All right. If you go on right now, if you go on my TikTok is at just put Chakra Doctor in the TikTok, or put Algorithm God. Put Algorithm God in the TikTok, and my page gonna pop up. Make sure you follow me, like, share, and subscribe on TikTok. Boom. I told y'all when I get to 10,000 views, that's when I'm gonna start going live from TikTok. That's when I'm gonna start doing in IRL TikToks. Right now, my TikTok is a clip form, and I take a whole bunch of clips from a whole bunch of different videos, of things that I do, and I clip farm it on TikTok. Boom. So one of the clip farms came from one of these sessions that you and I are having right now, and it was about how sports and a lot of things in life in general are the G word, the G word, right? And I showed you and I told you how football is really on some G shit. And as a man, I had to realize that I was being controlled, right? And being programmed by the sport of the game, but not realizing what did this game mean? What kind of game was being played on me? And I didn't understand it until I went to jail. When I went to jail, so in jail, you know, they got dudes that come in jail from the same hood. Like, so in New Orleans jail, when they put you in a dorm and things of that nature, we got things called wards. We don't live in, like, what's your hood? We got hoods, but we also got wards. Our hoods are broken up into wards. So it's not what hood you from, it's what ward you from. What ward you from? The third ward, fourth ward, fifth ward, sixth ward, seventh ward, eighth ward, ninth ward, that 10th ward, that 11th ward, and that 12th ward, and that 13th, that 15th, and that 17th. All right, that's the wards. Boom. So when you go to jail, you trying to see if certain wards be beefing with one another, certain wards are clicked up and friends with one another. So when you go to jail, you see wards click up. They click up and they click up our wards. But you see the culture and how each ward runs their, their hierarchical system. Who runs the game? Who runs the game in jail? The real gangsters, the niggas that's in there for life for doing murder, big old swole niggas in there for life for doing murder, did some crazy stuff. He's in there in jail for life. He just got caught with 8 breaks and 80 breaks or whatever the case may be. He just got caught 20, he's doing 25. This nigga over here doing 10. This nigga over here doing 15. They got people, and then they put the niggas that's doing time with the niggas that's fighting charges at the same time. So let's say you get arrested for murder in New Orleans. When you get arrested for murder in New Orleans, they could hold you. I know dudes did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years in jail without being prosecuted for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years on being held like oh boy being held. Y&W Melly. See how they holding Y&W Melly? They really do that. They hold you and they hold you in there. I've done 12 years in the penitentiary. So they click up in wards, right? And when they click up in cliques, a lot of young men are in jail. And the young men, they got their own little cliques and shit like that. And the the older men who was trying to get out of there because he got life, he's trying to study and get in that law library and give some of that time back to, dudes in there that got life, and they done picked them, they done turned somebody out, or they got somebody who was already that word when they came in there. You got a lot of dudes that's in there gambling. They got a lot of dudes. You got damn near every jail got a phone now, right? You in there with people who was committing capital offenses, mid-level offenses, and misdemeanor offenses. Capital offenses are the offenses like armed robbery, carjacking, crimes that could get you life in prison or super high football numbers in prison. Then mid-level would be like drug dealers and people who, thieves, people who broke into houses, people who did, mid-level crimes. And then misdemeanor is, your car, your traffic ticket, your trespassing, you was doing something, that you was doing some slap on the wrist type stuff, right? Boom. So in there, these dudes, and I told you, when you join in that click stuff, this is the type of stuff you see go on. Dudes in there, and they play something called punk games, like PUNK or PONK, punk games. And you got the niggas who play punk games with each other, and you got the niggas who don't play punk games with each other. The real niggas who really, really, really like that and run and respect it and run the jail on some stuff, You ain't gonna never see them playing no pong games. And another thing that you ain't gonna never see in jail, you ain't gonna never see a dude who has another dude be the leader or the dominator in jail. There is no such thing as a dude who mess with other dudes that is the dominator in jail. No. Jail really goes, yeah, who's the dominant alpha male, and that dominant alpha male got other dominant alpha males with him, and they run the jail, nigga. That's how that go. And they got other alpha males who loners who, are respected, and, you ain't about to play with them neither. And then you got the rest of the wolves. Then you got the rest of the wolves, bro. That's how jail go. So the things that y'all are doing out here, the things that we are doing out here, I didn't understand it until I went to jail and see, oh, wait a minute. They got us all doing some, some real punk game type stuff. They got us doing some G-word type stuff, and you don't understand it. So in this video, I speak about how football, right? How I quit watching football because it's the G-word. Let's get into it. I quit watching football because it's the G-word. Did I add it already? Oh, shoot, make sure. Let me add it real quick. It was supposed to be in here. I'm about to add it real quick. Boom. Yeah. Boom. It's supposed to be in there. It's supposed to be in there already. Let me see. Yeah. But here you go right here. It's about to load. So in here, yeah, this right here goes in. Give me some miracle. Good old miracle team. That's why I quit watching football, because of the innuendo of homosexuality that is hitting within football. A whole bunch of men bending over, showing their butt, while the quarterback goes to the center and put his hand right next to the butthole of the center. The center hikes the ball. The ball looks like a sphere of poop. The ball looks like poop, right? He says, "Hut, that's what you be doing when you be straight and getting that poop out, right?" He takes the poop ball, it's a ball of poop, and throws it to the wide receiver and hands it to the running back. Why I gotta be a running back? Because there's always gonna be some rainbow coalition stuff when you dealing with these games. One more time for the people in the back. You're gonna see I don't know, it's probably 1.4, 1.5 still going viral right now, but that's why I quit watching football, because of the innuendo of homosexuality that is hitting within football. A whole bunch of men bending over, showing their butt, while the quarterback goes to the center and put his hand right next to the butthole of the center. The center hikes the ball. The ball looks like a sphere of poop. The ball looks like poop, right? He says, "Hut, that's what you be doing when you be straight and getting that poop out, right?" He takes the poop ball, it's a ball of poop, and throws it to the wide receiver and hands it to the running back. Why I gotta be a running back? Because there's always gonna be some rainbow coalition stuff when you dealing with these games. So this is why you see dudes gotta wear all of the different polishes, and this is why you see dudes gotta do all of these different feminine things. Because so right now he's hunched over, he's bent over. The quarterback hand is literally touching his whole private parts, his whole private part area from the front to the back. They got tights on, bent over, and y'all calling me crazy. Y'all saying, man, you go look at the comment thread on that thing that's going viral. It's going viral because all the NPCs saying the same thing. Nigga, you in the closet. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you this. Nigga. Man, I'm gonna give you the real. I'm gonna give you the real. This is why I quit watching it. I quit being. That's in a way that's a form of idolizing. Why? Because we can be doing something better than distracting ourselves with games. Don't get it twisted. Get your exercise on. But the level that they have taken it to, where people are tied to these teams so much that if they win, things go right in the city, and if they don't win, things go wrong in the city. Y'all never noticed that? when the Saints are winning, or when the Patriots are winning, or whatever team you at right now. Notice how when your team is winning, things go good in your economy. When your team is losing, things do not go so good in the economy. You never realize that? All this time you've been watching football. All this time you've been paying attention to the game. You ain't ever paid attention to the part where every time your local team, whatever your state, whatever your team is, whatever your football team is where you live at, right? Whenever your team is doing good, your city does good. Everybody happier, everybody this or that. It's not everybody, but a big, large majority. Whenever your team is doing bad, the city is doing bad, the economy is doing bad, people just got a little bit more of an attitude. Nobody ever realized that? After all this time y'all been watching sports, I'm the only one that realized, damn, every time a team doing good, okay, so if you could recognize that every time a team does good, the city does good, and every time the team does bad, the city does bad, you can also recognize how that is a spell. Why does a football team doing good or bad determine how you're going to choose how to feel? You're saying you controlled by a football team. And if you're controlled by a football team, meaning your day can go bad if your team loses. Why? Because a lot of y'all be gambling on these teams and then y'all lose on them and then y'all wonder, come on, man, this is a cycle. Y'all got to break the cycles. But if you break the cycles, you are a superhuman. That's the one thing about America. If you break the cycles in America, you are a superhuman because they got too many cycles to break. You know how many cycles they got to break? Man, from the politics, media, education, business, military, medicine, food, drug, religion, black market, stock market, man, crazy. It's going crazy right now. So understand, listen, from baseball, I'm gonna do a whole live. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a whole live stream about how all of these sports and all of these teams and all of these things that they're doing are actually the G word. That's the new name of it. The G word. You know what the G word is. Hut, hut, hut. What it sound like King Tut? That's what they tell you to do when you go to jail. When you go to jail, you gotta bend over and you gotta hut, hut, cough. Come on, man. It's the buck breaking process of putting you in the prison and making you a slave again. Understand. I'm not saying slavery didn't exist. I'm saying that the way that they're telling you slavery became about is wrong. It's a lie. And slavery isn't how they're painted it for you to be. There are those who know who the slaves are supposed to be, and then there's the slaves. If you just so happen to be a slave that breaks out of its handcuffs, it breaks out of its chains and leaves from off its plantation and builds its own plantation, its own freedom, traveling down the road of life, then guess what? You are no longer a slave, and you are one who knows what a slave looks like and feels like because you used to be one. And then they got those who've never experienced it a day in life. They experience it on a different level of magic, right? They're born rich, but they mom and dad doing rituals on them in the basement and got tunnels connected to their crib. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that really goes on. When you see these big old mansions, you know why the mansions be so big? So you can't hear the screams when the rituals go on. That's why the mansion's so big. So that you can't hear the screams when the rituals go on. They told you that they distracted us by getting us distracted with games. We know that the Greeks are notoriously H word. They're notoriously G word. We know the Romans are notoriously the H word and the G word. No diddy. We know. So this is a Greco-Roman game. A Greco-Roman game of what? This is how the statues were when they showed the Romans and the Greeks. They got Roman and Greek statues of male on male action. Okay? The Romans and the Greeks got male on male action. And now you go and you sit in a Colosseum. You sit in the Coliseum. The stadiums are made identically like the Coliseums. The domes are made identically like the Coliseums. And you're at the dome. And you're inside of the dome. And the dome was built by the FM people. The dome was built by the FM people. You know who the FMs is, man. The dome was built by the FM people. The dome holds frequency. You're screaming, ah, giving off your energy into the stadium, into the dome, feeding the grid, the magical grid that was designed to harness your energy and distract you from doing what? Knowing who, what, when, where, how, and why you are. And this distractive game you call football, because ain't nothing. The real football is soccer, and that has the FM people ball in it, the black and white ball. But guess what? When you going around the soccer, you just running, kicking a ball. You ain't bent over and another man coming behind you and putting his hands on your private areas from front to back. And then after that, when you do a good play, he smacks you on your buns and tells you, "Good game. Let's go eat us a hot dog." And that's why they serve you hot dogs at the baseball game. Buy me some peanuts and man, man. I don't care if we ever get back. That's what you talking about? That's what you talking about? Yeah. Them games where he holding, come on, man. He's holding an elongated brown stick. That elongated brown stick is representative of a black man's private area. That's representative of a black man's private area. And you take the black man's private area and you bat the white man's private area. And the man is sitting down with a catcher. That's your sphincter, man. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better stop thinking that's just there for no reason and understand that everything is a magical spell on your mind. And when you wake up, all the NPCs gonna try to come attack you like they doing me and make you viral. But guess what? I'm Neo. Spiritual Bruce Leo. I'm Neo, the spiritual Bruce Leo. Oh, that's cold. So understand what's going on. Understand what's going on. Listen, wait a minute. Keep on. When you look at it, it's not everything. It's not in everything. But the things that it's in, and you can see it like, oh, yeah, it's in the Bible. A lot of people don't come to terms with that. There's a lot of H word and G word innuendo and things in the Bible if you really open your eyes and see. Thou anointest my head with oil. Thy cup runneth over. See, y'all ain't understanding what the cup running over really means. Y'all ain't understanding. Thou anointing, when you get your head anointed with oil, that's a magic spell. But y'all say Christianity ain't no spell word. So if Christianity ain't no spell word, why people get to take some oil and put it on your head and do that? That's a spell. That's a spell, people. What are you talking about? Stop acting like Christianity and Islam. When you on your knees and you go, Allahu Akbar, and you bend down and you hit the ground doing your salat and you hit your forehead on the floor and make you touch your forehead on the floor. That's a ritual. That's a spell. That's a ritual. That's a spell. Wait a minute. You feel me? I could go, man. Listen, I'm about to keep going, man, because I could go all night with that shit. That shit there is literally how they program us. They program us into these crazy ways. Boom. Let's go. Let's go right there. Call man. This a little boy, bro. Little boy going viral after his lawyer helped him avoid 30 days in jail for 9 years probation. 30 days in jail for 9 years probation. Read it, bro. Read it before we talk about it, bro. I'm showing you the game. Look at the game. Look at the game, y'all. What the little boy doing, y'all? What the little boy doing, man? He's the same size Roddy Rich. Y'all don't see how the game done changed? Y'all don't see how the game done changed? Look what they did to the little boy, man. They gave this little boy 9 years probation. 9 years probation and tell him he avoided 30 days. You could have did 30 days in jail and you got on a 9-year probation and you throwing it up. Just, let me throw it up. And he throwing it up. You don't see him right there? Look at him. Boop, boop, boop. He right there. That's a ritual, people. That's a ritual, people. 9 years, 30 days. See? They said, ready? They say Adam died when he was 930 years old. That's just a coincidence. That's just a coincidence that 9 and that 30. Adam died when he was 930 years old. Adam in the Bible. So let's show you how they taking it. This is what all that, look at all the rap music, all of the, let me get over here. Hold up. Boom. There we go. Am I good? Am I good? All the rap music, all of the move that out of the way. All of the rap music, all of the alcohol and the D words, the DRUGS words, yeah, the D words, all of them. Let me look at this. His lawyer got them. His nigga said his lawyer got the black Air Forces on. Let me see him again. Be you lying, man? That's like that. That's like that Desi. That's like that Desi. That's like Desi. When he be wearing the black, yeah, nigga, I just got 9 years probation. I ducked them 30 days in jail. 30 days? 30 days. You let them people give you 9 years probation instead of 30 days in jail? 30 days means it's a misdemeanor, number one. Any 30, there's no such thing as a felony that gets you 30 days. You can't be a 30-day felon. That's impossible. It's impossible to be a 30-day felon. So we know 30 days is a misdemeanor. And 9 years probation. You let them people give you 9 years probation. If I were you, young man, I would go get another lawyer. But I don't know the circumstances of your case. You probably chose that because you know, man, you got too much going on in these people's streets. You say, but no, man, that's a lawyer taking advantage of a young man because he know within a 9-year period that the statistics say that he is going to screw up again. And when he screws up again, we're going to lock him away for 9 years. You see how they get these young men? And this is why fathers are needed in the home, black women, and y'all talking about y'all don't need a man. Yes, y'all do. Because his father would have never let that happen to him. A real active father in his life ain't going to let that happen to him. Why? Because the real active father is going to lead a life that is respectable, or lead a life that is enviable, lead a life that other people want to live. And therefore, he's going to be able to see that life and say, even if he don't live his father's exact life, he's going to, who is this coming down here? All right, this my nigga Duane that came in on here. Boom. And we in the building. I can't hear you. Hey, Duane. Hey, Duane. Let me.
Oh,
I just told you, you in here. Hello?
I knew you had me up here.
Yeah, I've been had you up here.
My bad. I'm over here messing with the settings, man.
What's going on?
How the show been going?
Man, the show been going wonderful, man. The show been going wonderful. Let's talk about it. Boom. We're gonna talk about it.
Rumor had that he got her pregnant.
So I don't know much about this. What's this about?
Well, rumor had it that he got her pregnant. That's not his blood aunt.
But who is that? His sister? His actual real sister?
No. His uncle, his blood uncle, is married to her.
Okay.
And low key, he probably messed around with her, got her pregnant. And also, she has 50% of his masters. So I'm pretty sure that's like a motive to get it back. But to me, I think it was just a sacrifice. If you ask me, it's like
she got 50% of his masters. Is definitely because I'm being think about it. Who benefits immediately off of her dying with the masters?
I mean, he does. But she been dead for a minute. How long she been dead?
Oh man, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. You hit me with that. I didn't even know. I didn't even get a chance to research it. That's why I said I wasn't gonna wait till you come on and talk about it because you
I remember
you
blogging on
expert.
it back in the day.
Huh?
She died in 2023, June 4th.
All right, so she died in 2023, June 4th, but why is it important and why is it coming out right now?
I don't know why I made the news again because one of my subscribers hit me up like Duane talk about. I'm like, yo, this is old news.
Because it is viral. I went and looked it up. It's viral, but I didn't get a chance to read it to understand the thing. I just Googled it and it was the first thing that popped up.
Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I Googled it and it was the first thing that popped up.
T Grizzly. Let me look, see
How
why
you been doing though, man? You looking good, nigga.
I've been doing good, man. I had a lot of work going on today, man. Posted my day off, but I got
shining, look like you're vibrant, bro.
I put some vitamin E oil on, man.
Oh,
vitamin E oil. I'm working on my face care. I'm hitting the gym back tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna hit that back right, get back to eating right, drinking a lot of water lately. So
yeah, man, get the body right, keep it right, man. Get it right, keep it right, bro.
Even when I look it up, I don't know why I made news again. I guess let me see what the chat say.
Yeah, what the chat saying?
He had more money off that GTA games about 5 years, well, 3. No, it ain't. I don't know why I made the news again. I guess somebody who got caught for it is like his homeboy or something like that. So I don't know. But either way, hey, he trending again. It gave me some time to do a breakdown on him. I was looking into him. I ain't see too much on him. You know, I got some how could you say, just checkerboard pattern. He got his sacrifice. He don't really do too much as far as like symbolism, as far as I've been looking up. So, I mean, he didn't have really a crazy career either, like that anyway.
He got songs. He got songs with some nice folks, man.
You like T Grizzly?
I mean, I don't dislike him.
I can't name you 4 of his songs.
I can't name you none of his songs neither. But when he comes on, it's not like, I turn that off. I don't, it ain't. It's not like I'm going to look for T Grizzly, but if T Grizzly was on the play, I'd be like, oh yeah, I like that little song right there. I forgot the name of it, but I like that little song right there. Yeah, that's that. He in that lane with me, but yeah, because he just got a different flow. His flow is like he offbeat. He rap offbeat. So I don't really like rappers that rap offbeat like that.
That's all the Detroit rappers. They all rap like that.
Nah, that's why I like Eminem as the best Detroit rapper.
Eminem is nice. He got a good flow.
To me, there are only a few. The reason why this is where Eminem get a hit at for me. Number one, you get a hit at for me because he should have had more musicality. He knows how to he knows how to do a certain few things with the instrument. He knows how to write hooks and choruses. He should have took the career a little bit more serious instead of that. Going around, he was trolling. He was a troll before trolling was trolling.
Right.
With the white boys and stuff. He's going to mess with Britney Spears and getting beef with. Remember him getting beef with all the white rappers and all the white people. Right.
Well, Eminem cloned anyway. He died in like 2009.
Well, we gotta assume that let's just assume for all rights and purposes that they all clone. Right.
Okay.
I mean, if we're dealing with shape-shifting reptilians and people who meet in secret underground, caves and rituals and got secret labyrinths and underground tunnels and doing all kind of transferring of the K people. You feel me? The little K people, bro. But at the same time, when you analyze everything, what about old boy? This coming up again, but bam, what about old boy right here though?
Who?
What about him right here? That happened yesterday.
The family case in Costa Rica when he was caught in a powerful current off coast. Oh, damn. He was officially called. Dang. What's asphyxia?
Asphyxia. That's like drowning. That's like death by drowning or something. Go look that up, Chad. What is asphyxia? ASP. It's something like that. It's like
pretty much being deprived of oxygen.
Being deprived. Yeah. Now come on, man.
I mean, who would sacrifice him though?
Bill Cosby. He probably wanted to buy a few more years. You know how it go.
Malcome.
Bill probably wanted to buy a few more years. Yeah, man. Why you think he outliving all of them?
Oh man, did you see it? Well, we'll talk about that next. But yeah, it could have been Bill Cosby, or the industry just did it on their own. He died at 54, July 20th.
I mean, because he look at 5'4", 5 plus 4 is 9. We're in the year to 9, 2025. 2 plus 2 is
Mhm.
4. 4 plus 5 is 9. So, you know, and he died. And remember, yesterday was the beginning of Leo season. Go. What was Malcolm? What was Malcolm's zodiac sign? Look that up. Malcolm Jamal Warner's zodiac sign. What was his zodiac sign?
With the day he was born, or his character?
No, his character, his zodiac sign, his sun sign. What is it? Is he a Leo? Let's see
He was
if
born
he's not a
August
Leo.
18th.
Huh?
He was born August 18th.
He's a Leo.
Oh,
He was a Leo. He was sacrificed. Yesterday was Leo. Yesterday beginning Leo. Remember, no, they always try to fluctuate it and tell you different and give you different misinformations on it. But the 20th of every month is the sign, the signaling of a new sign. So every month on the 20th, the zodiac signs change. The 20th was Leo. Yesterday on the 20th, Leo. He was born on August 18th.
in June 24, 2024. Not trying to say there's nothing new on him.
Nothing
He
new
probably
on
was sacrificed, taken out. I won't put
I
it past
mean,
him, especially the crazy way
he
he
was a
died.
Leo. He was a Leo. Died on Leo. 5 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. Nothing is coincidence. We're in the year to 9. He died on 5 plus 4. He a Leo. Died on Leo. Like I told you before, it's either two kind of ways. It might not be like a put you in the van, put you on the altar, and he surround you in robes type of thing. It might actually, I told him earlier, it might be an actual somebody hit you with some strong magic, or Mother Nature hit you. Mother Nature hit you, and God called. Remember, and God calls you home, and you got called home.
Mm-hmm.
You got sent to the field. Probably wasn't paying his dues. He probably, he probably wasn't able to keep going with the sacrifice. He probably owed a sacrifice. He probably owed some dues. And if you don't pay your dues, you pay with your life. He probably
Or
ain't
it
had
could have
nothing else
been
to get. He probably ain't had
an
nothing else to
accident.
do
Could
with
have
his
been an
life.
accident.
Huh?
It could have been an accident.
Like I said, it could have been Mother Nature. It could now this is my thing. My personal thing is I don't believe accidents are really accidents.
Mm-hmm.
Accidents are a language that is showing you what you are doing right or wrong in life. The
Right.
more you have accidents, the more we can see that you are doing wrong in life. And the least you have accidents, the more that we can see what you are doing right in life. That's not mean you ain't gonna have no accidents. That just mean you have way more wins than you have losses. This is what we compare to see if you're able to fight the champion.
Mm-hmm.
Champion 45 and 0. How we gonna put a nigga that's 23 and 10 on a nigga that's 45 and 0? We gotta match weight classes. You
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm saying? So hey, I see the picture that they had. He was dressed occultically in this picture right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's very occultic garb right there.
Yep.
And
You
knowing
heard
what
about
I know,
Eddie Levert? All three of his kids dying.
you remember it's time to pay the piper, bro. They paying the piper. They trying to stay alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Yeah, they trying to stay.
Eddie Levert lost 3 kids. All three of his kids passed. I seen that.
Nah, man,
He
listen.
83. I'm like, you still working?
Think about it. He's still working. I guess with them. Listen, and you gonna fuck around and you gonna see. He probably old. And remember, sometimes you get caught in the gambling debt. You get caught in all kind of stuff. You got to get out of a jam, and you ain't got no way out. And they come to you with that deal, and you already a part of them. Remember, they ain't gonna come to you with the deal if you ain't already a part of them or already worked to get to be a part of them. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? But nah, man. And sometimes you got the invisible world, the real spirit world, the world of demons, angels, dragons, jinn that really get in people's bodies and try to get you into situations. A spirit could hop on a person and try to make them get you angry and out of your and get knocked out of your position.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people right now, I got a video going viral. Right, boom. I was just talking about it right here. I got the video going viral about how on TikTok, got what 1 point something million views right now, right? About me talking about, hey, listen, we worship, they got us secretly worshiping the gods of Rome. Mercury is not a planet, that's a god, a Roman god, right? Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto are all Roman gods. We go to school and we think we talking about planets. No, you're talking about ancient Roman gods. Where did Rome get their culture from? The Greeks. Where did the Greeks get their culture from? Kemet, aka the Egyptians. Where the Egyptians, Kemetians get their culture from? Oh, they get their culture from Timerico. Who is Timerica? The current day, or what you now know as Black people, African American, and whatever you want to call it, right? Understanding what's going on. I say, hey man, listen. These Greeks and these Romans were the G words and the H words. And they distract you with games, and they made you sit around in a coliseum, a stadium. They still make you do it right now. And they made you watch up men do man on man type of weird things that you might not recognize if you don't understand the games that the G word people and the H word people play. You feel me? The G word people, they play these games they call punk games. They play these games they call, other games, right? But boom, when they playing these games, you go watch the game, and the man is bent over wearing tights, and another man comes and gets up under his private parts, and he got to hike a ball. The ball looks like a turd. He got to take the turd and toss the turd to the wide receiver or the tight end. You feel me? And if you watch it, a whole bunch of people in a circle cheering it on, watching a bunch of men hit each other and pile up on one another. And these same men are rumored to be allegedly G word and H word.
What's the H word?
HOMO.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the H word. You feel what I'm saying? So they either the H words or the G words. You know what I mean? However, people recognize it. You feel me? But these games that we're watching are designed by, listen, like our genes. The Romans made our genes. This is why these genes are not made for us, but we wear them. Why? Because we've been programmed. But once you wake up, man, you can use that same stuff that they was using against you, reclaim it and use it for your own benefit. You feel me? That's the whole purpose of waking up. But they get nothing but NPCs and bots came out. You go on my other thing, it's like I'm Neo fighting the Matrix. You got a whole bunch of NPC. Oh man, a whole bunch of faceless pages with no profile pictures, no nothing on them.
Where is this at, Doc? Where is this at?
It's on TikTok right now.
Okay.
Hundreds of thousands. Like but the video is at over 1 million. But the video is over 1 million. It's been less than 3. But it's been about I'll say less than a week. And the video is at 1.3 million. And all of these people, all of these bots are coming in and just saying the same thing, and it looks like robots. They look like they sound and look like robots coming in saying the same thing just in a different way. And you like, the world, this gotta be bots. This gotta be the bots of the Matrix. Like the Matrix could sick these bots on you whenever you're not.
And this on the video you got that's currently viral right now?
Yeah, it's currently viral right now. It's still going viral right now. Every time I refresh the page, another 1,000 came in it. Then watched it. You go on, it's on my TikTok, right? It's on my TikTok. It's pinned on my TikTok, and it's called it's got the football. It got this logo. It got the football logo on it. It got people playing football, right? Boom, on it. And it's this right here. I got it in the video thing right here. Where is it? I got it in the video right here. Here you go. That's why I quit watching football, because of the innuendo of homosexuality that is hitting with this football. A whole bunch of men bending over, showing their butt, while the quarterback goes to the center and put his hand right next to the butthole of the center. The center hikes the ball. The ball looks like a sphere of poop. The ball looks like poop, right? He says, "Hut, that's what you be doing when you be straight and getting that poop out," right? He takes the poop ball, it's a ball of poop, and throws it to the wide receiver and hands it to the running back. Why I gotta be a running back? Because there's always gonna be some rainbow coalition stuff when you dealing with these games.
That's deep. And then if you always look, they always slapping each other on the butt.
Why would a bunch of grown men slap each other on the behind? Where does that culture come from? That culture comes from the Greco-Roman.
And then if you look at the Greeks, they used to do wrestling naked.
Look, don't even talk about WWE. A bunch of men in Speedos that a whole bunch of K words are watching.
Mm-hmm.
A whole bunch of K words is watching a whole bunch of weirdos in Speedos, big old swole monster men land on each other and lay on each other and pin you down. He got to pin you down and put your leg up.
And then, like, if you watch
And
like
it's all
Olympic
fake.
wrestling, if you watch like Olympic wrestling, one of the stances is you got to be behind the man.
Yeah, you got to, and they got a statue. I can't show the statue because I don't want to mess with the analytics and I don't want to mess with the machine. You feel me? But I got these statues. I'm gonna edit them and edit the part out. So, but these are real statues, even though they're violate guidelines. These are real Roman and Greco statues where you see two men behind each other, one man behind the other, and he's backdooring him while the other man is throwing up green. It's like throw up coming out of his mouth while the other man is backdooring him. Boom. This is the culture. So y'all wonder where this culture came from. This culture, remember, it's an inverted culture, and it's to invert everything. It's not about H words and G words. It ain't about that. It's about look at the spells. Look at the spells that they put on us. Why are we mesmerized by a whole bunch of men playing games, faking it, and our K words? Our K words are doing it though.
The little people. I don't know, man. I mean, whenever I watch like football or wrestling, it's never like, oh, this is some OG stuff I'm watching. But I guess what you're saying, like subconsciously, like your innuendo is what it really leads to when you break it down.
That's why it's called innuendo. It's hidden. Nothing. It's in plain sight, but that don't mean it's on Front Street. But it is in plain sight. And you have to have the discernment. You have to have the wherewithal to have that spider sense to know what's really going on. You can't just
Somebody in the chat asked us to talk about the Nicki Minaj crash out, but
that's just to sell. That's to sell that challenge she's doing. Now she crashed out, and now they're doing a TikTok challenge where everybody's trying to be like Nicki Minaj and put one leg over the other. You go look at it. It's called a Nicki Minaj challenge. Everything is to distract y'all from what's really going on. You know what's really going on? This was really going on, man. Let me show you what's really going on.
What's up?
Hold on. Where is it right now? This was really going on. See? Read that. Read that from Duane.
Former President Barack Obama, urged men to have gay friends as role models for their kids.
This is Fox News. This is Fox News. What are you talking about? This is Fox News, bro.
Let me look this. That's disgusting. Need queer role models and reveals gay college professors influenced him during young adulthood. That whole podcast whack. That whole podcast.
Hey, bro. It's cringe to me. It's cringe watching them to me. I can't see how y'all watching. It's really cringe watching them, watching the people in politics. It's really like watching a otherworldly being. I can't believe that y'all think those are human beings.
I don't see the point of having a gay man role model. Why you want to be around that, especially as a young boy.
Man, hold on, wait a minute. I got this picture that's going viral right now, bro. Hold on, and they doing that. It's crazy. Oh, here you go, right here. Boom. Look at this. Look. It's bananas.
Wish this position on my worstest enemy.
Look at that. Look at it.
14. Oh, he got two gay fathers.
This is what and they got the little black boy. He's a little boy. That's a boy, man. That's a boy.
Come on, man. I'm trying to look up now of how many G men get charged with, underage charges.
Oh man, it says the Catholic Church is the biggest, charges, underage charges on the planet. Ain't nobody got more underage charges than the Catholic Church. Let's get that clear. Let's get that clear right now. The Vatican, aka Rome,
Mhm.
when in Rome, do what the Romans do. Where's the Vatican? In Italy. Who's the Italy? The mob. Okay. Where's the mob? New York. Where's the mob? New Orleans. Where's the mob? Chicago. Where's the mob? Los Angeles. Where's the mob? We already know. We already seen
So
all
you
of
said,
those
where's
movies.
the what? What's the word you saying?
MOB, the
Oh, the
mob.
mob.
MOB, where's the mob? The ones who put that yeah on Kennedy. The mob.
Cover up.
Wrong.
What's the word
Wrong.
I'm looking up?
You feel me? So understand, bro. We never
Catholic sex.
we never left Rome. Rome is still Roman. Your phone is still Roman.
You think there was a plan when they first made the United States? Like there was a plan for them to be the number one country in the world?
Man, it always remember they stole the United States. Let's get that clear. The United States is a stolen place. It's not a, it's not like, oh, they some originals or anything like that. Hold on, let me stand my phone. All right. It's not like they some originals or anything like that. No, they stole this place. Who they stole this place? Who they stole this place? From the people that look like us. They stole this place from the people that look like us. And guess what? When we are in that zone, and we learn about ourselves, you got to realize this place was stolen. Place was stolen. All right. So understand, what made them want to do that? They was already. That's like that's like a nigga stealing a Lambo. What changes you gonna make to a Lambo? It's a Lambo.
It's already fast.
It's already the brand. You ain't got to do nothing but ride in the Lambo. That's what they did. They thought they did was stole a Lambo or stole a Ferrari. They stole a Lambo or stole a Ferrari. Look, wait a minute, man. This is what they do. See, that's Netflix.
To
That's a
kill a
movie.
monkey?
That's the new. That's what Netflix is actually promoting to you. It's showing you what they think you are right in front of your face. Are you aware enough to see? I'm not letting that happen to me no more. I'm about to stand up and be a man, stand on my business, man. I ain't about to let them play. I ain't about to let them people play with me like that. That's what happened when I woke up. I got gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
See, W people, YT people can't tell me nothing. I ain't got to worry about them. You see, that's the first thing that happened when I woke up as a man, as a gangster. I woke up and said I would no longer have to get my income from and worry about it. Like, oh, no, they got people, Caucasian people that buy my products and things of that nature. But it ain't, oh, if my white power base stops. No, that don't go like that. They don't go like that. You feel me?
Didn't they have something with a monkey on a clothing brand recently? Was it Gucci?
Man, they always putting in there. They always putting in there. Hey, this is what we think you are, but really, in actuality, all they're doing is projecting because scientifically, that's their lineage. That's the AB bloodlines and the A and the B bloodlines and that's that that primate, the thin lip bloodlines right there. Remember, it's two bloodlines: the red bloods and the blue bloods. Man, come on, Bloods and Crips. Y'all don't know y'all don't know who the real leaders of the Bloods and Crips are.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the real leader of the Bloods and Crips? They not human.
Who
They
is
ain't
it?
human.
The aliens? Reptiles?
Hey, allegedly.
Now I want to ask you this: are we not vibrating enough to be able to see the actual reptiles in form?
Not enough of us. There are only a few of us who are vibrating at a high enough rate to make a difference, but you need more. You need at least 150,000 people saying the same thing. What if you had 150,000 people that believe that they actually can manifest $1 million in 1 year? If they really believe it, and all 150 of them got together and said, on this 150,000 person live stream, we're all going to send ourselves $1 million. You don't think they could do it? You don't think they
I
could
think
do
they
it?
could.
Hey, we never tried. We never got on that level to try it and do it and see. But you know what we do? Get on the level. We all go watch Sinners, and that was millions of people watching what they wanted you to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do the same thing. You can get in, you ain't got to go to the movie theater. They got parks. They got open places, right? And you can get together and y'all can manifest. But y'all rather sit there and let somebody tell our vision to you. When they tell those lies to your vision and they move your eyes, that's what that movie is. The movement of the eyes, like rapid eye movement when you're sleeping, when you're dreaming. It's a trance thing. What are you watching? Remember, they had me growing up watching Chucky. They had me growing up watching Jason. They had me growing up watching Michael Myers. My first movie I ever remember was Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th was the first movie I ever remember. I'll never forget it. Me and my dad went to the movies for the first time ever to watch Friday the 13th.
Right.
I was 5, nigga. So this is what they programmed you with. And guess what? Didn't they have that stress where America was this thing where they had all these serial people?
Yeah.
They was doing all them serial things, and there was a list of them. And think about this crazy part about it. Out of the last 100 years of people doing the serial things, right? Out of the last 100 years, all of the serial things, the major ones, have only been 4 zodiac signs. The 4, yeah,
Oh, out of all
Gemini.
the serial killers, only 4 of them. Right.
Only 4 of them. Look at the highest one is Virgos. The second highest one is Geminis. The third highest one is Pisces, and the fourth highest one is Sagittarius. Yeah, and so you're trying to tell me 4 zodiac signs have been the major serial people for within the last 100 years. I don't believe in coincidence. I'll be like, wait a minute, people can't see the magic.
Well, you know, a lot of them was created.
A lot of what?
Like a lot of serial life takers. The Unabomber was MK Ultra.
I think they were otherworldly beings like we be seeing on Sam and Dean and got whacked. I think there's a real Men in Black, a real section group of people that actually know what's going on with these with the R people, with with them gator skins. You feel me? And we already know what's going on. So no, that flashy thingy and all that technology, man, that stuff most likely is 100% real. This is why they're able to manipulate the economy. This is why they're able to manipulate certain scenes, and they're able to pull off certain what one might call distractions or extractions. Because sometimes the distraction be to extract. Extract what? While y'all distracted over here, we going to do this over there, and y'all ain't seeing it. You feel me?
That's what they did with the Diddy raid. They was getting their own stuff out.
That part right there. And who runs the authority? The mob. Why you think America is the bullies? The reason why America is America, because can't nobody beat us up in a fight. That's power. That means when I go on to y'all, can't none of y'all beat me. I'm that dude. This is why America is hated. This is why America got the best people on it. America got the gods of the world on their team. And that's black people. And when I say black people, I'm talking about the black people in America. Whether you not from here and you was born here, then you still American. You came up under this system. If you got a social security number and you got a name and a social security number, you're a part. You're a part of this matrix. And when you look at everything and how everything is going on, it's really a slavery matrix. You're doing time. You're doing time, and everybody's a slave to something: politics, media, education, business, military, medicine, banking, religion, black market, stock market, the food and drugs. You name it. We all got something. Out of the 7 deadly sins. Hold up.
What's the end game though, man? What
is the purpose? What is the end game purpose of any computer?
To do what you want with it, pretty much.
No, remember a computer. What is the computer always trying to do? A computer, your computer, whether you want it to do it or not, what is your computer always trying to get you to do?
Update.
Thank you. That's why they're doing it. Because everything is designed to upgrade and update, and they got some that do it because this is what we want to do to you. If we want to do this to you and you can't stop us, that's what real power does. Real power, that's why you say it's not, like you tell, it's not really real power, because they would have just came and spent the block on us and we'll just already be there. We'll just already be like, let's get it. What's up? You feel me? But they can't, so they gotta trick you. They gotta trick you into doing it to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you ain't look, I told you, you gotta know who, what, when, where, how, and why who you are. If you don't know that, you're just an NPC. If you don't know who, what, when, where, how, and why you are, you're just an NPC, and you need to wake up.
Right.
Period. That's on all levels. And I tell that to everybody. That's the first thing I did when I woke up. Well, I broke away from the solar energy time deception grid y'all call the 9 to 5. You need to start making money off of your phones, people. Why? Because that's where the world is going, whether you like it or not. That's where it's going. You need to know how to make money off of this phone. Get you some money off of this phone. And when you do that, now you're aligning yourself with a greater probability of you surviving whatever's about to happen, because whatever's about to happen is gonna happen.
Facts.
Everybody got all these theories of what's gonna happen. Whatever gonna happen. Who gonna make it out the rubble when it's over with? That's the question. Whose children gonna survive it? Who's going to be thriving in it? Who, when it happens, is gonna be like, "Whoa, a phoenix that rose out of the ashes."
We got 91 people in the chat. All right, we doing good.
Yeah, man. Man, come on, this Duane and Doc.
Y'all hit that like button.
Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button on my man.
Send some questions too. Super chats, all that.
Man, they got buku questions.
I
said they probably got buku questions. I ain't even check it.
Nah, they quiet in the chat. They ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, because they're absorbing the game. You feel what I'm saying? Look, they're absorbing your game. Look, so tell me about this. Look, another one gone. It happened on the beginning of Leo. Y'all better recognize. You remember him? Remember them? Y'all probably remember if I play the song. Not play the song, but sing the song. It's like, what that song is? That what would you do if your son was at home?
Oh, him? Yeah.
On the bedroom floor because he's hungry. That shit right there? Yeah, the first dude,
Robbie Park,
lead rapper. He out of there too. He probably wasn't paying his dues, but look, if you ain't been hearing from him, like what that lady name was, that black lady that just died and said she died in the crash.
Who? Left us?
Angie Stone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you was major like Angie Stone, or you had your hitter, remember, in order for you to get into this game, you got to sell your soul. Period. You gotta sell it. Okay? Just because you sell your stuff don't mean that you're guaranteed to thrive within the system that you sold yourself to. Just because you sell it don't mean you're gonna make it. It just means that for a limited time only, you will receive money, fame, cars, and all the things that you ever dreamed of, and then everybody around you gonna try to take it because that's the curse that comes with that. Boom, right? That's the curse that comes with that when you sell yourself. All right, boom, bro.
Do you think you sold your soul in the previous lifetime?
Do I think I saw? This is what I think, bro. I think, just like I believe, we are in a HELL hockey stick zone. It is a jail. The warden is the sixth planet away from the sun. And some of us in here 85% of us in here are inmates. They got 10% of us in here who are guards, right? But they got other people like the nurses that come here. The chaplain. I'm the chaplain. I'm the dude that come here and I'm come to the jail and I come and preach and I minister and try to wake people up out of the jail because I gotta get them to realize it's not it's a hell sequence. The reason why we keep living life after life after life after life after life, it's called the afterlife. Right? The reason why you keep living it is because you didn't learn your lesson. You didn't wake up and realize that it's all a game. And when you wake up and realize it's all a game, you take your power back so that when you do expire, you don't have to get recycled back in here. But if you do not learn your lesson before you leave here, you will get recycled back in here. You will be graded and judged on your paper of how you lived. And if you don't know what's the truth, when you exit out of the body, you will get recycled back in here because you got to know what the truth is. If you don't know what the truth is, will get recycled. If you do know what the truth is, you will not get recycled. You will be able to look back and say, "Oh, I'm glad I made it out of that," because hey, you actually signed up to come here. It is a rehabilitation center for people with souls and spirits, but they got other souls and spirits that aren't actually human souls and spirits that live here with us, right?
So
It's
what's in
one.
your words the truth to not come back?
The truth to not come back is to recognize that this world belongs to the God of this world. What is the name of the true God of this world? Once you understand the name of the true God in this world, then you will understand how to use that name to access your power back, because that name is the key to all of the doors in the game. Once you do that and you recognize that, wait a minute, how do you do that? You have to start. Listen, I know y'all scared, and I know we live in a generation where people are afraid and people got all of these things, these fears. But you're gonna have to get past your fears, and you're gonna have to learn you some god dag nabbit freaking magic. Self-initiate yourself. Because if you're not a part of some clique that had to run and send your backside to get on, then guess what? You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let you get nothing. But if you initiate yourself, go learn the books, take that long way around instead of taking that short microwave route. No, take that long way route and really build something. And when you really build something, then you can really see what's really going on while you building, because you're in the inner sanctum and the inner sanctuaries of what's really going on. You're not on the outside looking in. You're really seeing, oh no, they really ain't got no money like that. Wait a minute. It's really just them projecting a image to us, and we're just believing it because they're the powers that be. But we not laying up there and saying, no, we are the powers that be. We the powers that be. So when you wake up to this and everybody else sleep, they're gonna NPC you. Oh nigga, you crazy. Oh nigga, you reading too many books. Oh nigga, you gay. Oh nigga, you in the closet. Oh nigga, you this. Oh da 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 da. Man, listen, that's what they supposed to say. You 8 years, 10 years, 15 years ahead of them. What you're thinking. You're not supposed. It's not your job to get along with them. It's their job to see later on that you was right all along. That's the whole purpose of this stuff. When you get to that level, whether it's magic, whether it's having a skill set, whether it's whatever in life, if you're trying to defeat what's really going on and die knowing what's going on, start doing 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show yourself approved. You gotta get into it and see it. Wait a minute. This stuff is really a program designed to keep me in this hell sequence of coming back. It's called Groundhog's Day. You're living a Groundhog's Day, bro. But y'all, they didn't tell you. They didn't tell you. Wait a minute. It's just like on Black Mirror. What's on Black Mirror? And they show you that people be going into them little sequences, and it be buku years in there, but it's only half a day on the outside world. You already know, man. So you know, you just gotta have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. When you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, you're gonna see, like, man, I see what Chakra Doctor is saying. I had to go through it to get to it. I had to go through it to get to it. Hold on, man. I got some more. Hold up. I had to stand it up though, because holding it behind. Oh, what about this? Smart man. He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
Why say that?
Huh?
Why you say he's a smart guy?
It's cheaper to keep him.
He paid her off. That's what you're saying?
It's cheaper to keep. Man, she quit OnlyFans. She quit the OnlyFans. Y'all go look it up. It's cheaper to keep her, man. It's cheaper to keep her. Y'all don't understand. This is a transferring game. It's a transferring game. Dudes really be PIMPing right in front of y'all face, but y'all don't know. Y'all don't recognize the street life. I lived in the street. I know what pimps look like. Yes, and they do. And pimps are notoriously flamboyant for looking effeminate and being effeminate. Think about this. This is the game. Oh, he gave her a badge so big. She quit the OF.
I think it was fake anyway. I think he was just doing it to stay viral.
Doing
and
that to stay viral?
He want to erase that G stigma on him. Shannon Sharp hate the fact the world look at him as a G man. So,
hey, bro, he's a G man. It's crazy though. Hold on, watch this here. Oh, that's crazy though, bro. You scared of this? We gonna go to? You scared or we gonna go or not? You gonna keep it politically correct?
I'm scared of what?
This right here. You don't see the picture?
I mean, I hit that.
I'm not touching that.
Mother of Dragons. What she mean by that?
It's magic, bro. I keep on telling you. I'm trying to get your analytics on it. What you think it is?
I mean, let's Google it real quick.
Let's Google it. Look. This was on her Instagram.
Mother of Dragons. It's a Game of Thrones thing. Okay, outside of Game of Thrones. What is known as the Mother of Dragons?
You got it. What is known as
Mother of Dragons? Occult meaning.
Mm-hmm.
You keep running some damn Game of Thrones. I'm not trying to see no Game of Thrones.
And Game of Thrones got that G stuff all through it. It keeps showing you over and over. You can even probably do a chat GPT. How many movies have H word innuendo and H word scenes in it? G word scenes and H word scenes in it. You feel me? And I guarantee you it's a whole bunch. But just think about it. If it's all about that population, that C word, that controller, if it's all about that, then guess what? These are the ways that they do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they make sure that you are dying and are unaliving yourself because you're doing it to yourself. Nobody put a gun in your head and made you have a lifestyle that's undisciplined. Nobody made you, everybody say we're made just the way we are and this, that, and the third, but we all realize that we can change. But look, she just changed a little bit and she out here. You feel me? She out here looking. That's all she could. So that I understand what she's living. She's and kudos to her, for losing the weight. Kudos to her for losing the weight. At least she realized. But I look at it deeper. You ready? And here go my deeper perspective, Duane.
What's up?
I believe. You ready?
I'm ready.
If I'm correct, the mother of dragons is Tiamat. If I believe it's magic, it's a thing. Remember, let me get my hair done, check my nail, and all that stuff, right? And had everybody and brought in the what that is? That brought in that body positivity. She really the forefront of the body positivity movement, right? And boom, they always do that, huh? They always pump it. Yeah. It's cool to be this, it's cool to be that. And then boom, they hit you with the chain. Well, I gotta lose it. I gotta lose it all. And you following that brand, believing that brand. They say, oh no, she gotta lose it. Man, Gotti had to lose it. Heavy D had to lose it. Big Pun had to lose it. Notorious B. Ultimately, remember, you don't never really see them live long. They don't live long. You know what I mean? So it's good to lose it. You need to lose it because you don't live long if you got it. It's not a.
So basically, her doing that stuff was to get a lot of people fat, and she gonna lose it. But she got other people fat. It's harder for them to lose it. She got trainers and nutritionists.
Thank you, because the name of this game is FDA. That's the name of this game, bro.
What you mean FDA?
Food and drugs. Food and drugs. No matter where you go, you will always. We all unanimously agree as 8 billion people on Earth that we all want some food and drugs. Food and drug administered. Administer the population their food and drugs.
Why she got Grammys?
Because she's really singing. Grammys. I think she can sing. Huh? I don't know. But
who she take out? She killed somebody, didn't she?
No, allegedly she did not. I don't know. I never read that. You know what I mean?
I think her mama died or something.
No, I know. Yeah, somebody probably unalive themselves around her, but I don't. I'm just showing you. Hey, look how they get you. They hook you on the hook, line, and sinker. Come and get big with us. And then after that, I'm about to lose it because she got $10,000 trainers,
Mm-hmm.
$5,000 dietitians.
Mm-hmm.
She could get the surgeries. She could get all the things that's needed to make a full transformation, and that's part of the ritual itself. Making that transformation, like you see Venus, like you just seen Serena Williams did, and she keep
Serena Williams,
transforming.
right.
That's part of you could do that. You could augment yourself. Remember, that's another ritual. I call that the Caitlyn Jenner ritual.
Mm.
That's what Caitlyn Jenner did. You can do that, and you're in for life. Because they know you're not gonna live that long. Why? Because when you take that part away from yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you shorten your years automatically. You just disrupted nature when you take that part away from yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the face of being big.
She was the face of it. She was, man. You know how many big girls follow Lizzo.
Mm-hmm.
The
She
big
wanted
girls
to change it
follow
up.
Lizzo. The big girls follow Lizzo, man. Come on, bro.
I don't know, man. She ain't,
I'm just.
they all part of a witch coven though. So when she put that Mother of Dragons thing up, she
Well,
pretty much.
remember, that's what they said. Who said that? Tasha K had just came out and said that. Jay-Z wife and things of that. Jay-Z wife is a WITCH word. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? And yeah, man, they got this other dude who came
Big.
out. I gotta get his. Let me see if I put him on here. Did I put him on here? Because so Rihanna's old published Rihanna, I think he was Rihanna, he's a G word, you feel me? And he's Rihanna's, Drake's, and Lady Gaga's ex-publicist.
Mm-hmm.
And he came out and he said that Jay-Z is the G word.
Who said that?
Google it right now. Rihanna's publicist says that Jay-Z is the G word. He's the publicist. He's the ex-publicist of Rihanna, Drake, and Lady Gaga. Look it up. Yeah. And
Mm.
came out and said, this is not no allegedly. This is what he said out of his own mouth. This is not allegedly. Yeah. Look it up.
Jazzo said Jay-Z was gay.
Hey, bro. Nas said it in his song when he was beefing with him.
What'd he say?
He called him Gazy.
I mean, you got to be, you have to indulge in all that stuff to rank up in their secret society.
So if you got to do all that stuff, you can either do all that stuff to rank up in their secret society, or you can forge your own path and become part of the society in an indirect way. Because if you don't, you're just gonna get swallowed up by the entirety of the machine that is playing magic, and you're just gonna your life is just gonna always be moved by the movers and shakers who are moving the pieces on the chessboard. But hey, man, there's a way to stop being a piece on the chessboard and actually be a player that's playing chess.
How you do that?
I already told y'all gotta wake up and start knowing yourself. Know who, what, when, where, how, and why you are. If you don't know who, what, when, where, how, and why you are, find out. Seeking ye shall find, knocking the door shall be open, asking it shall be given unto thee. That's what you gotta do. No matter how long it takes, you gotta keep going. Don't stop. Never give up. But yeah, you go look it up. He's on the thing saying,
I couldn't find the one about the publicist, but he been talking about Jay-Z for a minute now.
man, I'm telling you, man. I'm not next time I'm gonna send it to you. But yeah, because we just talking. But next time I'm gonna send it to you, I got the dude going viral on TikTok, and they were like, "Do you want to say allegedly because you can get in trouble with that?" Man, ain't no allegedly, man. This is what it is. I know at least as of 2016, this is what it is. So hey, bro, let's see if he sue him. Let's see if he sue the socks off him like you, man, what's going on with this, Dwayne?
What's up?
What's going on? What happened, bro? What's going on with that, bro?
He just another dude that got caught slipping.
He got
He
caught
out West
slipping.
Side, John. He got caught slipping.
He got caught slipping.
Mm-hmm. He had
So
to step down from his job.
but hold on. But what you got to say about what everybody said about it? Like everybody said, like he fumbled because his wife looked better than the other girl.
It's not about looks. The ugly girl, he like probably time with her, spending time with her, talking to her. I guarantee you, his wife said, "No, I don't want to go to the Coldplay concert" for years. Girl at HR said she down. You know what I'm saying? And he probably just with wifey just for image look. You know how they do, just get married. But yeah, the wife might look better, but sometimes it ain't always about looks.
I mean, shoot, when you didn't. Ooh.
When
When you're making kids, you're gonna make kids with a good looking female, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about looks. It's not all about look.
I mean,
Look
sneaking
flip,
around
look,
wise, and then I can look at that
look
white
flip.
woman's face and tell she can pull the skin off of it.
You know, cause I'm just think about it this way: if somebody came that was homeless and poor and told you they could show you how to make $1 million, just give me $5,000 for my course and I'm gonna teach you. But they a bum on the street asking for change. You're not gonna buy that course from them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's the same thing. That's the same thing. This nigga a billionaire. Wait a minute. How you got caught slipping like that? You got caught slipping like a bum on the corner got caught slipping. At the
Yeah.
game. At the game, hugged up on a jumbotron? I don't know. Think they trying to distract us, bro?
I mean, they got a script out for the next 5 years. So yes, it's gonna be a distraction. It's all about
So
giving our
hold on.
rights.
So what do you think are all the distractions?
Anything that keeps us from learning about our true powers, learning
So
that
hold on. Wait. What are our true powers?
we have the power to create with our minds, brains, manifest, all that good stuff. Even the human's so powerful, he can move stuff with his
That nigga
mind.
said all that good stuff.
The human's so powerful. You ever see that movie, Glass?
Yeah.
What's the second one called? Split. You see how he can split his mind up and become so strong, he can take bullets. We actually got every human being got the power to tap into that.
Who playing it?
What you mean?
Who playing the movie?
I can't remember buddy's name, but this movie about a dude with split personalities. He can split his mind and become this strong, powerful demon thing that's like got super strength. Every human got powers to tap into that. That's one of the things they want to keep us from thinking about.
All right. And what's the next thing they want to keep us from thinking about?
Free energy. Got to look up the ether. AETHER. That was the free energy at one time. They also want to keep us from learning about how we pay for everything, and that we're the main ones in here. They try to take all our rights away slowly.
Mm.
Yeah, they pretty much distract us from stuff that really matter. Hollow Earth, flat Earth, lands outside of here. Pretty much that's what they're trying to keep us distracted on everything.
What's your feelings on the not feelings, but what's your assessment on the on the R people on them shapeshifters?
I mean, they've been around for a long time, and I think their main goal is they want to get back to the spirit world, but they trapped here.
You think they want to get back to the spirit world because they trapped here? Damn, that's a take on it.
Mm-hmm. They want to get back. They stuck here. They trying to figure out ways to do it. They use
so they keep going from body to body because they're trying to figure out a way out.
Mm-hmm. To find a way to get back to the God realm.
So wait a minute. So you're saying that we're under. So you believe that we're under a dome?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're under a dome. But are we under this dome because we're under this dome, or are we under this dome because they're under this dome and we just so happen to be under it with them?
I believe so. That's the case.
That's what I believe. Hey, yeah, look, we under this little dome, but the reason why we're under this little dome is because we just might be the good just might have to suffer for the bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
James McAfee played that character. Okay.
What character? Oh,
the dude from Split. Is the name. What's the deal, Dre?
Look at it. You think this is real, or you think this some how they say it on other thing? They bull jiving us. You think it's BS? Or you think it's
I
real?
believe it's real, but they're gonna get that back. You know you can't win out here.
See, hold on. So you think he ain't about to? They about to just play him?
Yeah, they about to play him. They about to make up some rule and take that.
Yeah,
They not
like
about to.
you heard about that lady? You heard about that lady that they took her? They didn't let her get her winnings at the casino. She had won like buku $1 million, and they was like, "Oh, that was a glitch in the machine."
Man, they ain't about to let nobody win, man. They dirty people, bro. They not about to let nobody win. You think you about to get easy free money?
But who?
No.
So who do you believe is they?
Who is they?
Yeah, who is they? Because everybody talking about them.
The
They and them.
stars, sun, and moon.
The stars, the sun, and the moon. What about the planets?
That's them. The planets, yeah.
Stars, sun, and moon.
They're the ones who really trapped here forever.
Now wait a minute. Wait. You're saying, wait, let me make sure I'm computing this right. You're saying that the stars and the sun and the solar system and all that stuff, they're the ones who trapped it here. Like this is what the dome was made for them, so that they don't go past where they need to go.
Stuck here forever.
Stuck here forever. So you believe ain't no way out of here. We all stuck here forever.
There's a way out of here through your spirit. There's a way out, but physically no. Physically no.
Yeah, physically, physically. But wait a minute. But what if there was a way that you could get physically out? You ever heard of the saying, making a way out of no way?
They'll probably kill you before you find out about it. I mean, you probably could. I think Buddy went to the bottom of the ocean and found another ocean up under the ocean.
Yeah. Now,
The right
all right.
The right technology. It's gonna take a lot of good technology to get out of here.
But think about it. What if it's not really out of here? That's really the. What if out of here is not really the goal? Yeah, it's obvious. Look, that's the obvious thing. Let's go to the ocean. That's the obvious hardship. That's the obvious, thing. But what if there was another way outside of that's outside of the ocean that was just as good as getting there from the ocean? Like they got all kind of stories where people went down into the earth and they ain't never came back up because they found. Remember that shit was going around when they was talking about how in China and all the places in the East, those phenomena would happen where they were finding like inner earth, underground forests, and it was deep within the earth. It was forests and trees and different plant life that was growing. It was a whole nother earth called the inner earth. You don't remember that?
I remember that.
So you believe in that? You believe inside the earth? That's where it's really popping off at. And we like the surface dwellers.
I believe so, because people don't understand caves go miles inside the earth. Meaning that's proof that there could be some other city up under us. Why would there not be a city up under us? There's a bunch of caves.
I mean, say caveman. It said caveman. And then on top of that, you ready for the kicker? What if you had to get yourself to a certain level of spirituality, a certain level of spirit, where that's when they interact with you. And you got to have the eyes to see it or the ears to hear it to interact back with them. Because they're not going to just come right out and be like, hey, look at me. I'm gator skin. No, I'm not. They ain't going to just do that.
Mm-hmm. You got to be
Right?
at some type of level to mess with them because they too advanced. In my opinion.
Mm. So you really believe that there's a being that is able, that is he has a humanoid body, but they're a R word, and they can shapeshift into a human being, and you really believe that they got ways to take you and clone you.
Yeah, just offer just a proof of them throughout history. Every society talks about this reptilian entity throughout the all over the world. Spanish, Jamaican, white, black, Haitian. They all have this story of these green lizard people running the world.
Hey, you on to something?
Yeah.
So
As long as it gotta make sense to me.
So what kind of so ultimately, what do you think this is? So do you believe in an afterlife?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you believe the
For those
afterlife
who
is?
want to go to the afterlife.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we leave out of these bodies and we expire out of these bodies, what do you believe? What do you think happens when we expire out of these bodies?
We go to the next universe over. We go to the dream world.
So we go to that world and do what?
Live like how we did this one.
So we just keep on looping. It's just a never ending cycle. Is that what you're saying?
For some people, it is. For me, I'm gonna be going to different worlds. I'm not gonna be back looping. I'm not doing this over again. I'm not doing this over again. I'm not childhood and all that. No. You can explore the other worlds in the spirit world. So I think you go there. But some people, they get bored so fast, they'd rather come back to Earth.
Mm. Would they come back? Would they just come back experienced? Like, oh man, all right, yeah, that was nice, but I'm about to go back to Earth and get that work in.
Mm-hmm.
I got enough credits. I got enough credits to live a wealthy lifestyle, or this, that, the third.
Mm-hmm.
So you think spirits and soul get addicted to Earth?
Hell yeah.
They're like, I
You
don't want to
can't.
go back.
In the spirit world, you gotta look. Eating, pissing, shitting is beneath spirits. The God world.
So
That's beneath them.
how? When they eat,
It's like a germ.
Spirits eat energy.
They probably do. I wouldn't be surprised.
I
But
mean,
see, that's
think about it.
eating energy and eating the food. You're gonna shit out. It's two different. We on two different worlds right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So they probably look at it a lot. I mean, I forgot what movie it was. It was it had Christian Bale in it, and the guy was like, "Look at him eating my food. This piece of, he's low. He's beneath me. We end up with germs. But like,
Right.
think about it. This is the parasite round.
I can see that because they have a lot of parasitic ways in the world, a lot of parasitic ways you see in nature. Even when a baby is born, that is a parasitic way, right? You know, just the way a baby is born, just the way anything is birthed, it always takes away, subtracts from what it's being birthed from.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but later on, the cycle goes, and it later on becomes an addition. So, yeah, man, I look at all of these things that's going on in the world, and it made me want to show you this.
What's up?
I'm about to show you this shit right now. Boom. They got this little thing going on, going viral on the internet. Well, YNs is hooking up with the grannies.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm asking you what you said. I ain't never seen you seen something wrong with it. I'm just asking you.
I mean,
they got this one granny. She's 69. No, well, she just made 70 and the boy's 22, but she's been with him since he was 17 or 18. And she's 70 right now. We got a lot of old people hooking up with young people right now. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of old people, males and females, are hooking up, but it's specifically this thing that's going viral where these you see it right here. Grandma really fell in love with the YN, and then you go Google it and go put it on like the Twitter, and you put it on all the different. No, it's a real thing. Got way more pictures, but I didn't want to oversaturate it with pictures. I just want to see what you think. What's really going on? Why all these old women getting these super young men? It ain't getting young men. It ain't like she getting a 40-year-old or a 50-year-old. No, she getting a 18, 19, 20-year-old, and she's
Well,
70.
most older women don't like older men.
And
Older
most
men,
older women, and most older men don't like older women, right?
older, they say old man bad in bed. They're not fun. You know, women never grow up.
Right.
Women most of them like to go out, outgoing, doing stuff forever.
Right.
Always. So the younger guys, they just fit more with them.
Right.
Then women have high sex drives, especially older women. You got to be able to keep up. You know, if he find that attractive, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, get your money. Look, get your money.
Hey, bro, that nigga simping, man. That nigga simping on Granny, man. Man, I ain't letting no bitch take care of me, nigga. I ain't gonna never let no bitch take care of me. You understand me?
Well, you know that's where a lot of our racist young men.
The only bitch that can take care of me is, you know, is the female that is that I choose and let to do that. But nah, man, I ain't about to, man. When I was his age, think of what? I was getting young bras, grannies. You just lost your strike, nigga. You messing with grandma, man. Stop it, bro. You just lost your strike. Why? Because you supposed, nigga, the measure of your manhood is by how many bad bitches you pull. The measure about your manhood, how many fuckable bitches you pull, not how many retard looking flapping.
I'm attracted to old
Niggas be
women.
broke. That's a broke move, man. That ain't no real nigga move, though. That's a broke move, bro. That nigga. Come on, man. Think about you. You, Duane McClain, all these hot bitches on you. You about to fuck with Granny.
Nigga, I was fucking with a granny.
How old you was?
30, 32 with a 50-year-old.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga, she's 70. Life expectancy is 72.
I ain't fucking on 70.
She's 70, Duane.
Not no 30. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'll bust down a 70-year-old. But I ain't about to cuff.
Yeah, you'll do it just to say you done it.
Yeah, this is how I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll do it just to say you done it.
That's how I did it. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm lying, but because I done it.
I think we all have as dudes. We all have.
You bust down a 70-year-old. But hey, I swear, not when I was a teenager. Hell no. When I was a teenager, I was with my age, like older.
Hey, I want to ask you something, Doc. Dudes who have fetishes of dating little people, why don't they go find them an Emmanuel Lewis?
See, because it's not a fetish. A fetish implies that it's a hobby and they really love their hobby. This is a necessity and need and a lifestyle and a culture of people who we think that are human, but they're not. Human beings real human beings don't do that because it goes against the process of be fruitful and multiply life. Nature in the course of everything in life is to be fruitful and multiply. When you are committing acts that doesn't promote fruitful and multiplication, then you may be considered an adversary of Mother Nature. And when you're an adversary of Mother Nature has protocols that she enacts to make sure that things get back balanced. So this is not a fetish. You know what it is? It's a sickness. It's a disease. It's a virus. Like you said, it's a parasite. And parasites, sicknesses, viruses, and diseases have their own specific natures. I always say, this is my personal opinion, I always say that viruses and all of these sicknesses and diseases are different demons. And these demons have, power over you if you are buying into the demonic realm and unknowingly. Oh, you want to buy through the Hermes bag? and you don't know where it really come from. You don't know that Hermes is a Roman god. Oh, you want to go Nike? Oh, you want to go watch the Knicks? And we know who Knicks is. You see? Oh man, you want to go and do Balenciaga, but you don't really know what's really going on with Balenciaga. You don't really know what's going on. You just rocking it because they put it in your face. You think it look good, and oh man, I'm about to try to go hustle. I'm about to try to go scam, man. What I do that? Look at bro, dude. These people are in a. These people's minds are being fucked completely, 100%. Their minds are being fucked. And common sense no longer exists. Common sense no longer exists. It used to be common sense that you have to wash your private parts in order for you to get yourself clean. They got grown people on these podcasts, grown people that don't know how to wash themselves. We are going back in that degenerate mode. So only those of us who are able to recognize that cleanliness is next to godliness, and but at the same time, you know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty like the devil. This is a part of being greatness, and not just goodness. It's about greatness. You feel me? And everybody's just satisfied with being nothing. I can't even say being nothing. They cool with it. I had a friend one time, just a quick story. I had a quick friend one time. He said, bro, I don't want to activate my chakras. I said, why? He said, because then that's going to inspire me to want to do something better for my life, and I'm cool with where I'm at. Everybody got their choices, baby. I just decided to go hard. I just decided to go hard with it. You feel me? So I keep telling people, I'm Illuminati. It's the difference between Illuminati and Illuminati. I am Illuminati, nigga. Lumiere, Lucifer. I am Lu. I'm Lu Kane. Wow, yeah. Well, I bring the light. I am not false light. I am the true light that comes from the great grand holy mother. This is why I'm able to move like this. I'm able to move like this, Duane, bro, because in real life, magic and demons and angels and dragons and all that stuff is really real. And I am the god of that world. And I move like it. And the universe treats me like it, and we all get along. Everybody, I'm not hating on nobody. I'm wishing everybody to do whatever you do. You feel me?
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on with you.
Yeah, bro. And I just gotta say, man, until you've done an exorcism, then we're going. You see what I'm saying? Like I've done exorcism. I've cleansed haunted houses. I've removed and went to a battle with archons and Saturn himself. Literally, no, I'm not talking, just not figuratively, literally. This is why my respect have gotten earned. It wasn't easy. Nobody ever says it's gonna be easy. But I keep telling you, you live in Rome. You're going to complain about the Rome you live in, or you're going to decide and find out how to reality hack and become a Neo amongst Agent Smiths. And that's it, you feel me? But to each their own, bro. But like, I'm just looking at how everything going in the world, how everything is moving in life, and it's like, y'all can't see what's happening in front of your face. Like, this is really spiritual warfare happening right in front of your face, but they distracting us with our feelings and what we put in our mouth for a diet, and what we're taking and digesting with our children. See, our children are being programmed by Disney, children being programmed by all these different things, man. It's a real war, bro. Some of us you've been in the army, you've been in the National Guard. Look, man, you already know how I go down. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this thing right now, bro. It's called Motherland. And it's about how the Army hire witches, how the U.S. government and the Army hire witches to do battle for them in secret. What you think about that?
I can believe it. Shoot, they do everything else. Why wouldn't they have a magic branch in the military?
That's crazy, though.
Why wouldn't they? They do everything else.
But what about the millions and millions of people that don't know that?
The average person don't know nothing, man. Well,
it
amazes me.
So that's my question now. Is it right that the average person know nothing at all, or should we raise what the standard of average is?
No. The average person wants to be average. The average person does not want to learn about. A lot of people like their life mediocre. A lot of people don't want to be the main character. They love just being a fly on the wall.
They love just watching. They love just watching the football.
Mm-hmm.
They love watching the football game. Mesmerized by the football game. They mesmerized by the sports games. Bro, there's a world behind the world that you watching. You know what I mean? Like it's really real. Look at that's what I be thinking. I mean, I be like, man, what if? Just what if? What if you're right? It was all just a distraction. Distraction from what though, Dwayne? You tell me what you think we really being distracted. Why are they going through all this to distract us? If they so powerful and they so big and they so bad and they got all this and they got all that, why are they going through so much trouble to keep us distracted?
To keep you entertained through these years so you keep paying taxes.
But why are we paying taxes? Like what's the end goal of it all? Well, why are we doing what we're doing?
So they can have free unlimited money.
And what's money doing?
Our energy. I think they soul harvesting, bro.
That's what they showed us on the Matrix. On the Matrix, they showed that they're using our energy like batteries.
Yeah, I think they soul harvesting. They ain't charging up.
Now that's crazy. Think about it. When you being soul harvested, when you being harvested for your soul, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Like, so wait a minute. So how are they harvesting our soul? Wait a minute. How are they harvesting our soul?
Like you said earlier, they feed off energy, right?
Yeah.
They eat energy, right?
Right.
They're greedy. They eat energy. So they have us here to eat off our lust, fear, greed, everything we do, they eat off of it. They love it.
Okay. You talking about this right here?
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a God, he's running them that eat that.
Okay. So these are the 7 deadly sins.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I know them to be this not only the 7 deadly sins, but the 7 deadly archons. Right? That's what I know them to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I believe that these are the 7 things that you have to beat in order to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? All right. So out of all of these, what is the one that is actually the real one that got us really on lock?
Pride.
Pride.
Be
And
at the
what's
top.
pride? What? I'm telling you, that might be a fake top. Wait a minute. We get into it. What's pride's secret weapon?
Ego.
Pride's secret weapon is gluttony. It is the only one of the sins that we all agree upon to never really speak of when it comes to any kind of thing. We can't, the church will never speak on that sin. Even though it's one of the 7 deadly sins mentioned in the Bible. The church will never speak on that sin.
Mm-hmm.
But they say it's in the food, bro. So my question to you is, what if all those? Because I was reading some chemicals I was eating some like pretzels. I was eating these pretzels with a little dip and stuff, and I was reading the back of the ingredients list, and they had like ingredients in it I couldn't even pronounce. And I'm like, well, damn, sure, I'm glad I'm glad I be, having that miracle food on deck. But man, I ain't know they had all this in a pretzel. I remember pretzel used to be just a few ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
So if we are what we eat, What was the last thing you ate?
Like an apple.
All right, so hold on, I'm about to find it right now. Hold up. Boop, boop, boop. And then I want to ask you what your opinion is on this next one. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, because you already talked about it in a way. Damn, where you at? Oh, here you go. Boom. They just released that list. So, do you think they said that's the most out of these 10? How many you with? How many you mess with?
Wendy's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Little Caesars and Chick-fil-A. I mean, I play with Sonic every once in a while.
Dang. So that's my ultimate. That's one of my like top 5 ultimate conspiracy theories of the entire world. Right there. That hey, what if the reason why we uh the reason why we get sleepy, the reason why we get sleepy after we eat the food. Nobody ever wonder why?
Why?
I'm asking you. Do you ever wonder why?
The chemicals in it?
Man. So is that what's really keeping us asleep?
What you mean? The food
Like
we eat?
the fast food, that fast food, not like apples and oranges and plums and pears and anything like that, but the fast foods.
The fast food plays a big part in it. Yeah.
Hold on, watch this here. I'm about to. Oh, damn. Is it playing? Let me see. Boom. No, wait a minute. Where is that? Damn it. I think I forgot to put it on here, bro. Let me see. Oh, this right here. What you think about this right here?
One second. What are we looking at? Will is affecting children with 5 different women at the same time. He's only 22 years old. I mean, he living his life. I don't know why he wanted a headache, but he living his life. Go ahead, man. Do your thing. I wish there were more black women. Look at all them mixed babies. That money gonna dry up soon. Dry up. Did Doc leave? I think he did. Hold on, let me cut my camera off. And 27761. Yeah, 27761. I don't know what happened with Doc. Doc Wilder. Cannot contain more than 3 consecutive digits at a time.
Yeah, my bad. It glitched out on me.
You good?
I bet. Oh, my bad. Damn. It glitched out on me. What you think about that, though?
I mean, to each his own. You want to have that many kids? I wish you had more black kids. He gonna.
It's like he had the black one behind him, though, right?
Yeah, he had the black one behind him. He need more though, you know.
Yeah, he need to diversify. I mean, you gonna have that many. Would you ever have that many?
Would I have that many?
If you had enough money to do it. If you had enough money to do it, you balling, you riding around in this, you riding around in there, you got multiple properties, you doing it, you on millionaire status, multi-millionaire status. Would you do it?
Probably not. Nah.
You'll just get one.
I mean, I got 3 now.
I know what I'm saying. So why you said probably not then?
Man, then I'm stuck with them women the rest of my life.
I mean, you stuck with the 3 you got now the rest of your life, right?
Yeah, that's true, but still. Hold on.
I mean, because 3 is 3. Whether you got 3 currently or formerly, 3 is 3. But,
81705.
and last but
Would
not
you do
least,
it that? Would you have that many kids?
huh?
Would you have that many kids?
If I had the money to do it, hell yeah, nigga, I'll go in. That way, you have a lot of your vibration. Well, I wouldn't do it if didn't have anything to leave them. So I wouldn't just do it just to do it. I'd do it if I had something to leave them. Yeah, do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Do it.
My camera jacked up.
I'll do it like that, and that way, because that's what the whole thing is. You know, building a family. You wouldn't want to build a family that big.
I ain't got the patience to deal with that many women, though. If it's the right women, yeah, I'll make the kids. If it's the right women. A lot of crying, a lot of.
You play lottery tickets.
Mm-hmm. No, I ain't played it. It's been a minute.
They put it out and said these are the luckiest numbers in the world.
Those are right there.
Yeah, y'all can screenshot that and let me know if y'all win. They said these are the luckiest numbers in the world. You seen this?
Dang, what's going on? Extremely low rate for oh gosh.
Yeah.
They not messing around. They can't have kids.
That's what that lifestyle happens when you live in that lifestyle. That eventually you can't have kids. Is everybody doing the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Can't have kids if you're doing the same thing.
A man in Atlanta gunned down with 20 kids the other day. Dang.
Yeah. Think about it, man. It's going crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's going crazy. The dude was gunned down at a bus station, a Greyhound bus station, bro. That Greyhound bus station ritual.
I mean, what they doing in Europe? I mean, that's one thing about black people. They like to take us out because we can have kids at a very fast rate.
Man, if this is a crazy number that Elon Musk put out, right? And he been saying it, and that's what they talking about making America great again. So I'm like, oh, they really that's why they stopped Planned Parenthood and stopped, like trying to make abortion damn near illegal and all kind of stuff like that, right? And you look and you like, oh, wait a minute. That's why, and you remember that little thing going around where the Koreans or the Orientals are over there, or the Japanese and the Japanese people like, oh, come over here and make baby with us, black man, and all that type of stuff, because they dying out and all that type of stuff.
Well, we have some high fertile rates. I'll tell you that. Our fertility rate is high.
Yeah, so that's that's a whole nother reason right there. But just talking about that's crazy. Like these are all the things that's going viral. Like these are all the things that's going viral right now. Hold on, wait a minute. Boom. There she go. There you go. She retired. Look what she put on there. She retired off OnlyFans after he settled out of the court and gave her a check.
What was wrong with him anyway?
Man, I don't think, just like you said, I think it was publicity. It was publicity,
Oh,
and
there was publicity.
come on, man. Or it was a pimping and a hoeing deal going wrong, and this was the outcome. She was going with her move, and then they settled out of court. Meaning, they made back up.
Mm-hmm.
They made back up, but you gotta quit OnlyFans. But you gotta quit OnlyFans this
She
time.
quit.
Hey man,
She quit.
that's a famous. What you hold up? Sorry. Boom. Peaceful. This is the second. Remember last time I told you this was the Chicago gangs made a truce with each other. Block parties was held. There ain't nobody. Ain't no crazy stuff going down. What you got to say about that, man?
About time they made some change.
About time, huh?
About time.
About
You know,
fucking
I know they're gonna be
time.
scared of this. The powers that be do not want blacks being in unison.
Yeah, but you know them street blacks, they kind of like different. They ain't never really went to school or none of that stuff. So they ain't gonna, they ain't really indoctrinated like we was.
Mm-hmm.
They got phones that can record anything. Niggas is getting all the stuff we went through. They get to record it all.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Idiot. These dudes is stupid.
Yeah, bro.
You got a scam going. You hear about a dude who had the EDD? He was scamming the employment something and made a song about it and got caught like an idiot. Black people are dumb. Not all of us. We got some idiots in our race.
And this is, man, this is, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say about stuff. See, stuff like this would be like, you serious, bro? You went on there. What you think the feds are gonna look at this and say, where did that dude get that money from?
They be
Where did
watching.
that dude get
They
you
be
ever,
watching.
man, they be watching. Boom.
What did Cash Out do?
Right there. The RICO. Yeah, he was doing he had the OFs. He had girls on the OF and all this type of stuff.
He got life in prison. God.
They hit him with the elbow. They hit him with the and his mom and them. And your mom and them.
Damn.
They busted up with the mom and them. Just think about it. Boom.
Oh, this dude here is little baby get on my nerves, man. Try to act hard on the gangs all the time. He's straight.
They got these viral videos that's going around saying, like, what WTF? What the freak? What the freak, little baby? What's your take on that, man?
I mean, that's all rappers gotta do. You gotta be gay. You gotta be G'd up to be in the rap industry.
Gotta be G'd up.
Gotta be G'd up. Got to give your body up.
So what songs you remember from like Eazy-E and stuff? You remember any?
The 6-4 song.
Oh, all right, the Rolling Sitting Down in my 6-4. Okay, yeah, he had a song called "Real Compton City G's," and I didn't understand it until later on. Like, oh, that's what they be talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When you got 7 G's, 8 G, then they got 8 G's. Oh, he's about to spend 10 G's.
Mm-hmm.
You on 5G? We on 5G. Hey, bro.
Got to be with the G's.
Hold up. I did him already. Boom. 16-year-old jumped in the river and saved some wife. Oh, what you guys say about that?
Big ups that young man going there doing that, man. I can't
And
swim.
they'll never put our young men on the map for doing some good. Yeah, bro, look at these. That's nice, man.
This
I'm
right here need to
glad
be what's going viral.
Huh?
This needs to be what's going viral.
It is going viral. That's why it's up here. I don't put nothing that's not viral up here. Everything that's up here is viral.
They need to talk about more. We don't talk about this enough.
Yeah, we don't talk about that enough. Them black superheroes in the building. You did. I showed you this one already.
Bro, just do them 30 days.
Bruh, I wanted to ask you. So you've been in there real quick, doing your weekend warrior thing. What you got to say about that?
30 days in jail for 9 years of probation. Being on probation, ass. I hate being on probation.
He did 9. He's thanking the lawyer. Like, thank you, lawyer, for giving me 9 years of probation instead of 30 days in jail.
I did 30 days. Facts.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That was you were just saying earlier. You know, the S word. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to show you this here. Boom. So you ever heard the word, people always saying, you a narcissist, you a narcissist, you a narcissist. That's where they get it from. They get it from Greco-Roman gods.
I can believe it.
You ever heard, what is a narcissist to you?
Oh man, I only met one my whole life, man. It's my son's mom's husband right now. He's like somebody completely into themselves. They believe all the lies they tell themselves. They're always acting. They're 100% into themselves. That's what I believe a narcissist is. Just somebody who you can't even be around them. They always brainwashing, always manipulating.
So did you know that chaos is a Greek god and that mountain is a Greek god? So you say, how about to go hiking in the mountains? Do we know that's a Greek god?
I know that.
Yeah, look at ocean. That's where we get Oceanus is where we get ocean from. Gaia, aka, and they call it Gaia. That's where we get G word from. Yeah.
Or chaos. I know that.
Yeah. This is where we get the Roman gods from. We think they're planets, but these are Roman gods.
Yeah, I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah, straight Roman gods. So know that when you're doing this, you're worshiping some type of gods. You feel me? That's the crazy. Now that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part, bro. That's the part that blew the lid off the top, and it was like, all right, I'm good. I don't need nothing else. You feel me?
No.
I mean, hey, we've been in here for a little minute.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? We just catch you next week.
Yeah, Sunday, bro. You already know.
On Sunday, I might move Sundays around. I'll be busy on Sundays, man.
Oh,
yeah, I know next Sunday and next Monday, I got a lot going on.
So when you want to do it, but don't worry, I'll catch you in traffic whenever you want to do it.
Tuesday, let's do Tuesday night. Next Tuesday night.
All right, I bet.
All right, well, Doc, I appreciate having me up here, man. Apologize for coming in late, but we got it in.
Yeah, we got it in,
man.
man.
I did go in and monetize it while we was live too.
You did go in and do that?
Yeah.
I bet. At least that happened. All right.
Well, enjoy the rest of your night, Doc. You hold it down.
You too.
Great grand.